Rich Sorry, I'm listening to this song at the background.
No worries.
What?
Is the model okay where it is?
Yeah, you're right. Next, no, a little to the left, actually. Little to the left. More to the left.
Here?
I'm the center. Okay, we're fine. Okay, more to the right. More to the right. Okay, there we go. That's now we're both perfectly in the center, kind of thing. Hi guys. One sec. Everything's a little scuffed today, as per usual. How are we? In Luca. Imagine it's been so long since you've seen Luca on this channel, right, guys? And hey, Zoran, thanks to follow. Welcome in. Now,
Wife.
No, kissing is illegal. This day is about men. This is a men's mental health podcast going on the Girl Failure channel. No, this is what I meant. This is what I meant. You're gonna make
it's for men, and men love seeing women kissing.
It doesn't gonna make them feel more lonely. This is about their mental health, Luca. I'd almost like she wasn't there the other day.
I'm sure it would help them if they saw us kiss.
What you've always mean to me. I'm not in charge of making you happy. This is about mental health, not about women being nice to you. No one said it about that. If anything, this mental health is about men's mental health removed from women, you know? Hey,
Slap my Slack just subscribed. Upgrading their cell.
Yeah,
over 3 years
guys.
Throwing money at the rabbit.
Whee!
I'll always support you, Dill. You're my
was
third
setting up
favorite on
for
Twitch.
eating.
Yeah. Whee!
That
Wait,
got
why is my eye
distracted
broken?
from eating because I was doing something for certain someone.
She's being lazy, that's what. She's looking at me, ain't she?
Right now.
Why is my eye tweaking? That's what I want to know. Like, I keep going like one big eye, one small. Okay, I'm a brilliant example of mental health. Delta's a sect. Yes, exactly, guys. I'm dissecting mental health. Now, we do have a few topics on here in general to talk about, but we'll talk hated men. That's propaganda. That's a propaganda. Seeing the internet is 50% men, that is like it's statistically impossible. My favorite podcast is back. Let's go, Bad Goose. But this is Girl Failure. Don't take it too serious. We'll be talking about topics. And with this one, because it's about men's mental health, we'll also be talking to chat, as in you'll be talking to us about your mental health problems. And we'll talk about the topics and try to like go into them in through like articles online and also through opinions. Luca is a jokester, so if they say something off the cuff, don't take them too serious. Okay.
What could I ever say that would be bad?
Goose, take this. Take the wheel on this one. Is women.
What could I ever say?
No, guys, no, that's part of the mental health. The cure for men's mental health is not women, and this is what sparked me. One, it's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, so keep that mental health awareness strong for your brethren and also your mental health. Working on that month, take some extra time for yourself. But it's also about the fact that there's a lot of podcasts talking about that, about how the cure for men's mental health isn't women. And then, there's the counter podcast, bro, that says the cure is women. And that's...
The cure is other men. Become gay. Date other men.
And this is what I meant. If I don't... of what it's like. Women do help, but not dating women. Dating women is not the be-all cure. It's, you can women can be your friends, but you need to rely on other people. Men must stick together, yes, and you must be there. The cure is grass. Nothing more homo than a straight man. It is boys. True. I'd like to say something. The cure is Warhammer. Yes, personal hobbies and personal relationships. That is going to be the core theory we're going with here. That the real cure, and I know this is not YouTube ready, saying what our thesis is at the beginning instead of the end. We're failed YouTubers, but pretty much that we're going through research.
Well, I don't have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, right. Don't say that on here. You're gonna get us banned. Okay. Is that that men's mental health is more complicated than a lot of people put it out to be, and that the cure comes from men themselves taking care of themselves, having hobbies, making friendships. That's the key to long-term successful mental health. And we're gonna go with that. It's not saying that obviously women can bully men, blah blah blah, men can bully women, etc. But we're gonna come to the point of view that dating is not the cure to you being happy as a man. There is so many more layers to a man being happy than just a wife or a girlfriend, whatever. Nah, that doesn't sound right.
Your other half is not going to make you happy. Because in order to date someone and have a successful relationship, you have to be comfortable with yourself first.
Yeah.
If not, you're eventually just going to implode things. And even if the relationship was good, you're just going to ruin it because you weren't ready.
Get out of it. Yeah, exactly. The emperor protects. The emperor will protect us all, guys. Exactly. But that is the thing, like, men have a lot of things other than just, oh, well, I like vaginas about them. Like, they have things about their masculinity, about how valued they feel, how secure they feel in their careers. And, like, there is, like, a lot of complicated things. Men are complicated. I don't subscribe to the idea that, like, a lot of podcast bros put around that men are just simple creatures. And if you give them pussy, they'll be happy. Like, I hate that. That men aren't that complicated approach. Like, baggage makes it fail usually.
That's just an ideal. It's like saying that women are happy if they are able to shop, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like the idea. Like you can be happier with money, but it's not the only thing that's gonna keep you happy. I hate the Cure. Their music sucks. Who the hell's the Cure? Me, who are these people? If he was all like you, that'd be very healthy.
Factor of when it comes to even the dating space, a lot of men are scared of asking women out over fictional scenarios in their head, which get to them too much.
Yeah, I think it's also men are less likely to take charge in their mental health too, even dealing things with anxiety and stuff like that. Men are less likely to want to admit they have anxiety issues, and that can help them, like in their daily lives. Yeah, scared of rejection, but I find a lot of people that are scared of rejection to a high amount, they're scared of a lot of things, and it's actually more of a... high anxiety can cause paranoia. It's not exactly just one thing. Like, they have an undiagnosed problem. Like, I didn't realize how bad my anxiety was until I started taking anxiety medication. And then I was like, oh, so this is how people without anxiety feels. This is crazy.
And another thing is, too, a lot of people just aren't able to confront their fears for situations. Like, I took the hard approach of basically confronting
Hey.
all my insecurities head on of like, I was able to talk to people. I still forced myself to do it. I sucked balls in the beginning and eventually got better.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like, a lot of people freeze up trying to confront their fears on that. And it takes time and, like, fortitude. But someone points out here, like, SJ, men need manly health treatment, camping trips with the Briz, talking, drinking around the bonfire. I do think, okay, I do agree there needs to be more, like, activities that men can easily get into. But I feel like the problem is that guys won't even admit they need friends sometimes. Because getting guys to sign up for, like, there's men health camp bros. Yeah, I assumed you meant bros. I was just making fun of you. Like, they have men's mental health sheds and stuff like here, but trying to get young men to sign up for them is very difficult because they won't admit they need friends and stuff like that. But I do think there is an over-reliance on alcohol for men to socialize too. Like, it's fine having a few bros, but like some people like really over-rely on social lubricant, if that's the word.
Mm-hmm. Like, alcohol can be effective, yeah, but you shouldn't rely on it to have an emotional conversation with friends.
All men are alcoholics. Stop the alcohol.
And I was supposed to be the unhinged one.
Yeah, you know what I've grown to realize? I'm scared of being matched because I'm so used to getting rich. So when someone actually likes me back, I shut down like crap. It went well. That's the thing. So I feel like if you don't get your mental health under control, you can't accept love either. And that's a real problem with men too. Because they may find someone that truly loves them, but they can't let themselves believe it. And then they end up ruining it with, you know, the paranoia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of times men will get into the ideas of like what a partner wants. And just kind of what's the word looking for? Drown in those expectations that they set upon themselves, despite their partner never voicing those expectations.
Yeah, that can be a real issue. And that's the thing why we're going to talk about and go through some other things. I have a few videos and a few things we could read out and stuff like that. And we'll talk about them is because realistically, you need your mental health and you need to, you know, care for yourself before you try and get a relationship. The idea that the relationship can help you can make you have happier moments. Yeah, but like you need other things in your life.
Mm-hmm. And
we're all humans,
realistically,
exactly.
even if it makes you happy, if you're not able to maintain it in the long run because of an emotional unavailability, it will just get worse than it was before, because now you'll have what you were dealing before, plus the loss of a partner.
Yeah, exactly. You just end up more depressed when you start it. Don't worry, guys. I'm not saying just socially drinking makes you an alcoholic. I just mean, like, we all have met that person that won't socialize unless they're drunk. You know, they can't. It's like what Lucas said earlier, and 100% true. You need to love yourself first. Exactly. I feel like that gets toted to a lot of women a lot, but guys don't do the same things to themselves. They just go like, no, once I have a good job and a good wife, I'll be happy. You know, not paying attention to things surrounding it.
To touch on SJ's thing about a decent job and purpose. Purpose, I think, is something everybody needs, but when it comes to decent job, that I disagree. Because you can have a good paying job that makes you miserable. And that's just going to affect all other aspects of your life. Like, you see it a lot where, like, some men that earn pretty well, but then lash out on their partners or the few friends they do have because they're unsatisfied with their work, because they're not happy with it, be it their boss or their clients, they just hate it. And realistically, you need to find that balance of a job that pays you well and that you enjoy. It's not easy, but it's something you gotta pursue to achieve your purpose.
Yeah, because like you see it a lot in like middle class with what they have a wife, they have a really good job, but anger issues just build up more over time because they may have not faced it when they were younger or something like that, or they don't want to admit it. And that's why a lot of domestic abuse starts happening and stuff, is because they're unsatisfied with their life, and then their mental health just completely deteriorates more and more because they never actually thought about themselves outside of those two things: job, purpose, wife. Yeah.
Yeah. And Ragos, yeah, and that basically is a very toxic mentality because I'm not gonna lie to you. Funny enough, I had a conversation with my mother about this not too long ago where, like, yeah, there are a lot of bullshit jobs out there that are miserable and they pay money. And as hard as it is, you sometimes have to step away from that and find something else. Like, you have to be an adult. And my mother was telling me how she couldn't do that, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you couldn't. I did. I quit jobs that made me miserable, despite the fact they paid well. And I shackled my ass to the ground, working to find something that worked. And that I was able to earn okay from. And that I didn't hate myself every day from it.
Yeah, that's the hard part, finding something that you don't hate yourself for every day. It's a balancing act. That's why when people say the only thing matters is a well-paying job, I always disagree. I rank happiness above pay because money to a certain point won't make you happy. It won't keep your mental health strong. So if you can pick something in between, that's good too. You know, like obviously in other countries, having an income is important because poverty is so rough, but you have to weigh up that too.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, while you're working, you can find other work. Because you have a job, you don't have to stop applying to other work. Like,
Yeah.
you can always keep looking for a job that isn't miserable.
That's the thing. I think that's where the fear and anxiety, like, because guys are worried about being perceived as quitters or, you know, less masculine in their jobs and stuff like that, and that's part of their mental health problems. They're scared of changing jobs too because they're gonna feel like they're less of a man if they are unemployed. So they're afraid of being unemployed too, and that stops them. And because I do feel like there's more pressure. Like women, you know, nowadays most women have jobs, etc. But I do feel like there is an extra high pressure on men that one of the like core foundations of their personality is their job. You know, that's an important part of them on the market or the dating market, or a part of their like self-esteem is their job. So they're more, even though they're brave and like usually asking for raises, etc. like that, they're more hesitant than ever when it comes to changing jobs. And stuff like that. But I think it can also come into fear of rejection. But we were talking about something before we started. Working hours. That was right. We were talking about how working hours affects everyone, blah, blah, blah. But this is about men today. Men. The working hours affecting men's mental health, because mental health for men is going down worse in the last 5 years. And the job market sucks. But also that because of the internet, online working, needing your laptop and phones on you at all time, you work like Bus was saying before we started, 5 a.m. You're working 5 to
Junior
what, 3,
underscore
5?
games underscore just subscribed.
Thanks for the
Upgrading their cell.
subscribe. Let's go. But you don't clock off like you used to. Like you don't have I go 9 to 5 and then my boss leaves me the fuck alone. It doesn't happen.
True.
Yeah, that doesn't happen anymore. Like they'll email you, they'll message you. You don't get the downtime you used to get.
Like you always have the ever-present thought that your boss might message you randomly.
And that increases stress and anxiety. And I think that is part of a factor too. Even if you have a job, the stress of it takes up all your time, because most people work like a 5-day, 6-day week now, because people like to say Generation Z, millennial are lazy, but they do work quite a lot in that sense. Like that our days are longer, our unpaid days are longer. We do a lot of work unpaid, and a lot of the time they work weekends or have to work more. Like my brother-in-law, who's a nurse, he cannot afford to live with his family unless he does overtime every fortnight. Every single
Ragos
fortnight.
051 just subscribed. Upgrading their cell. Can I get a hell yeah for men's mental health? That's all we're
hell
getting.
Yeah. That's all you're getting. That's all the men get. A hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, bye-bye, see ya. Who is your guest so I can also subscribe to them? This is Luca Lullaby. They're not on YouTube, but they are on Twitch and Twitter, and you can find all their links there. They sadly don't have a YouTube at the moment.
I'm her wife. Hi.
Hi.
Mm.
Yeah, and they run the podcast with me that we're starting up again, and we invite guests on for different topics every second week or when we're free. And man, it's rough being a teacher nowadays, I tell you. So I technically day because I have a side job. I do want
Teaching
to
jobs are oof.
Yeah, there's a lot of, especially I feel like dudes get it rough too, because somehow it's transitioned. One, they're undervalued because teaching jobs have transitioned to everyone thinking it's a woman's job. So it's underpaid because everything that's a woman's job ends up getting, you know, the pay brackets go low and lower. But 50 years ago, teaching was a high respected job and the pay was okay. But somehow that happens. But for men too, now they're seen as, I know a lot of teachers out in the schools, they just go, oh, he's gay. If you watch in primary education, he's a gay guy. And they get like looked at sus and stuff like that because it's a woman's job, guys.
That's
it's the same with nursing.
Another thing that happens, at least in Mexico, is very common. Of like someone mentioned before, like the pressure from your peers. In Mexico, masculinity is very much a thing where people will verbally like harass you about if you're not manly enough, if you do anything even like partially feminine, you will have dudes teasing you, calling you marica,
Yep.
what's the word? I'm trying to think of words that aren't slurs because I don't want to say it on here. A lot of them are slurs, though. I will just say it as it is. Like,
hey, Miss Station, thanks for the follow. That's another thing I want to
great.
point out. In poorer, because like in Australia, the poorer you are, the more masculinity seems to be important. And same, if you're trying to pull yourself out and you pick a non-masculine job, you'll lose every single friend you have because they'll be like, you're like a pussy, pretty much. That's like that. They'll just call you gay and you're a pussy and stuff because you are in a non-masculine job. And for some reason, the poorer you are, even in Australia, which is a first world like country and very Western, it's the same thing. Like, it's less acceptable to the poorer you are to have non-traditional jobs. Because like the only acceptable way to pull yourself out of poverty in Australia for men is to work in the mines, pretty much. Because that's a masculine job.
So I'm in the lewd sphere. I do lewd content for a living. And there are lewd male content creators, right?
It should be tagged in the title. Luca's tagged in the title, I think. Tag them.
With you tagged me on Twitch, yeah?
Yeah.
What's the word? As I was saying, on the loot space, it's very interesting how some guys, despite advertising very much to a female audience, they will still sometimes get those sorts of weird comments on them about who they are because they do lewd content, because mostly women do lewd content.
Yeah.
And it's like, women are horny too, you know? Like, they would obviously want to watch a guy being lewd.
Yeah, that is another thing I find funny because interesting that came up on the lewd sphere because like men are shamed for lewd activity, but because men have the idea that women are never suspect, which I didn't realize men thought that until I saw the internet like about that gooner stuff going out about women. That's like women pretend they're not sus. It's like, no, you're just not paying attention. And that's the thing. I think because they think women are not suspect, men feel extra shame for being lewd. They see themselves as lewd and crude.
Alcazar GPD just subscribed. Upgrading their cell. Month number 9.
9. Let's go. Because I've heard other men call men animals. Like, they're like, yeah, we're just animals. Because we're like sexual stuff, not realizing it's quite normal to enjoy sexual stuff. Men enjoy sex stuff. Women enjoy sexual stuff. It's like
I'm just gonna put it as it is.
Yeah.
If a man is freaking in bed, his partner is most likely also equally as freaky at least.
Takes two to tango.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and that's what I find funny from it because, you know, it's funny how our mindsets can connect. How do we see ourselves, you know, too? Stuff if you're a man, but it's a girl power view of a woman doesn't. But that has to do with how women view it. Like, because that's women treating other women with, like, ooh, girl power. But guys shame other guys for gooning too. But the thing is also how women talk about sex is different.
And women also get shamed for doing sex work.
Yo, women, that's the thing, and women get shamed mainly by men again, and by women. But
yeah, like, geez, as someone who does lewd work, I've had multiple people that legitimately stopped talking to me because I did lewd stuff.
Shame.
And like, insulted me to my face about me doing lewd work.
Yeah, and I think that's
Like,
that is the thing, because the thing is, women will casually talk about men they find hot, and like their weird kinky novels, and it's like very casual. And they're like, "You go, girl," but guys like
that's what I do. I drink.
It's
and I know
a lot of
things.
time with joking, I feel, but like it can still feel like real shame to some guys. It's like when you're joking around and your friend randomly drops, it's like, yeah, I like cuck hentai, and you're just like, you creepy son of a bitch. And like that's the reaction they get from their dude friends, and it's usually brought up like really randomly. It's not like there's no like what is it, normal way to bring up guys porn in conversation compared to women. How they're like, this is my sexy BDSM novel, want to read, my friendo? And they're like, yes, I do.
not me sending smut to Dell like 3 days ago.
Shut up, I don't want your smut. But like that, it's like there is like very casual ways to talk about it in female friend groups. But this also goes into another topic of what we were going into, and we have some videos and some other stuff about it, but about how men do, when they are single, don't invest in their friendships enough compared to women, which retain how social they are. They're more social with friends, family, etc. And that is a talking point of why men are more lonely in their mental health too. Like they are feeling loneliness harder because there's no community or social networks, and men feel like it's like, I don't know if it's because they feel it's weak or they don't value it as much, their friendships, etc. And that kind of ties into what we're talking about here. I've lost my point, Luca. I lost my point.
You were talking about the videos that you plan on showing, and about the effect that they have on men's mental health when they like get into a relationship, don't focus on their friends, or sorry, when they don't focus on their friend when they're not in a relationship.
Yeah. And so men end up lonelier than ever because they don't, when they're single, they spend more time. There's been some studies, don't put it full in there, that men are more likely to be susceptible to podcasts, extreme behavior, and conspiracy theories. And my friend, if they see this, gonna make fun of me because he loves conspiracy theories. But they're more likely to spend time like online researching, doing stuff like that, than cultivating friendships or their family. They'll actually move away from their family. They'll spend less time because they feel shame or something. So where women would spend more time with their mothers, their siblings, their girlfriends, whatever, men actually become more secluded when they don't feel like they're succeeding, which is the opposite. And that's why, though women are dating just as less as men are feeling the loneliness extra hard because they are secluding themselves too. Even harder because
for example, Lich King is mentioning something, and that just makes me want to mention, I'm not going to dox myself, but like over here where I live, there is a lot of groups that women make to socialize with other women for like hobbies, reading, all that stuff. And I rarely see, like, I want to say I've seen at least 6 that are hosted and created by women. And I've only seen like 2 that are by men, and 1 doesn't really count because it's mixed.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like a lot of events, even anime events, the original conventions were all started by women, funny enough. Like, they were the ones that were like, yeah, We're gonna do an event. We're socializing. Like, I don't know if it's just, well, women have spent thousands of years cultivating social norms, so that's part of it too. Like, most socializing for men was done at work, and now there's less socializing at work than ever. And yes, you can say whatever. This is a free space to talk about it. And I do want to point out here, Lich King brings up a good point, and Roxit did. When you already have problems socializing through being autistic, ADHD, and other things, it makes this even harder because you have a lot more worries. And I feel like there's also not enough space and emphasis put on socializing outside the norm for people that have a hard time with it. Like, make fun of Japan all they want. They do put a lot of effort, though it is to get you to have babies and to date. They've put a lot of time into making lots of different social scenarios for their youth to kind of promote that. And that can be helpful with helping people with disabilities or mental health, is organizing social, like, situations. And, you know, it's just social fun, community fun. That isn't just for kids and families. Because as a single person, I'm going to say there's a lot of things I would love to go through, but I feel like a creeper if I don't go with my nephews. So I don't go to a lot of things without my nephews, because I was like, they're like for younger people or something like that. And I'm like, bro, I can't imagine what a guy feels like going to this family event alone. They'll probably feel like a sex offender. I already feel like 50% of one.
Oh, man. To comment on something that Bus said, like, I would disagree when it says a lot of men never learned how to be social either. I would partially disagree on that, but basically before 2020, people generally learned to socialize when they were kids through seeing their parents, and then eventually in school when they entered, and then when they got into university, is when they would generally really get to fully experience like what it is to have a diverse social life. But with COVID, once that happened, a lot of that went away. A lot of people just never got to experience that.
I do think you make a good point, but as someone who is also white as paper like Bus, I have to say, white dads don't socialize. like no, he's cooking on this one too, because I feel like Mexicans are more social. White dads don't socialize with people unless it's usually for their wives or something, or like I go out for a beer with people. They don't teach their sons how to socialize. Thing. Yeah, like it does depend on your culture too.
Because in Mexico, it is super common, depending on where you live, what kinds of events they have. Like in northern Mexico, it is super common for people to organize to have like a barbecue.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like, whenever they can, for whatever excuse. And like I would see my father call up his friends, or he would get invited, and it was like,
yeah, that's not as,
they would be always making events for
unless
themselves.
Your dad has lots of friends, or even then there's only certain, like Australia Day and stuff like that, you get asked and stuff like that. But I don't think there is much of an emphasis, especially in Western cultures, to teach your sons how to socialize. It doesn't matter. Like, it's drilled into girls a lot, how to be amicable, how to have conversations, how, etc. But like,
yeah,
and how to deal with you, because you socialize with your grandmother, with your aunts while you're doing things or whatever. But men aren't made to like cook in the kitchen with your aunt, or do these activities with your aunt and stuff like that, and do all these family social activities while like the son might be like, hold the torch as I yell at you. Or help me mow the lawn. It's not like the things guys are asked to do aren't very social at all. Like, realistically, that just had me thinking when you're talking about it, and the stark difference compared to some societies here have.
Another thing, which this applies mostly to women, like a lot of times women get raised with the idea of you have to always be demure, you have to be well behaved, you have to be this, and that, which makes it so that women have a fair share of understanding of like the social contract per se.
It's social expectations,
which men are never educated on a lot of time. Like, they're just kind of go out there, good luck on that regard, which like is not always great. Like, some parents go way too heavily on it. My mother, for an example. But it is something that... what's the word? I've seen guys that just never had to deal with any of that.
That's the thing.
And the ones that did, it's just because they had siblings and they were taught not to fight.
True. That is the thing I'd like to point out. A lot of people think like that only affects women, the whole you have to do XYZ, but men missing out on that education because it's seen as feminine education also negatively impacts them quite a lot in like their ability to learn social cues and interactions. Del, I might ruffle your feathers, but Luca made a good point. Yeah, women has a bunch of social groups and stuff, but I feel like it's harder for men to have their own groups because we all shamed for not letting women into our hobbies and stuff. I don't think that's true specifically, because that's the thing. Like, you can have your own space that has a lot of men, but why can't women join if they want? Men can join in a lot in women's social groups. You don't need an exclusively men only group to have a good time. The point is that you can
Not gonna
socialize.
lie,
Yeah.
I feel that that's also being affected by internet perspective because
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it as it is. If you try to form a group in your local community, literally nobody tells you anything because it's
Yeah.
just you're doing your own thing. Nobody gives enough of a shit to really get in the way
That
of
is the
that.
thing. I feel like it's a perception of internet and reality of the internet tells everyone that's what's happening. But in reality, if you were like, I'm making a men's woodworking group, no one would give a shit. Like you may get a kid or someone maybe might request to join in. But they're like the council would be like, it's they get to choose yes or no. Because there may be like men Pacific talks happening or something. It's saying we have tons of men only men shed. They may get some kids who request who may not be men, I don't know, but most of the men shed guides don't care if young girls or women request to do blacksmithing and shit with them. They don't care. Like they're just like, you want to learn blacksmithing? Oh yeah, let's go. Because that's the whole point of some of these sheds. It's to share information and skills. So they're just happy to pass it on. And perception. Yeah, the internet and perception, because you know the internet loves to blow everything out of proportion. And I think a lot of people, especially with the whole joining men hobbies, I think there's the perception that so many hobbies are men only, but they weren't. It's just women are notoriously less vocal in hobbies. So you're less aware of them. Like people saying women are taking over men's hobby. Women were always a big part of the market. It's just games were more varied back then, especially with kids' games. There was a reason there were so many girls' kids' games in the 90s. Like, there was so many of them. But the thing is, then girls got into other gaming. And so some hobbies that people say are invaded just always had these people. It's just the kind of games that they are playing is different, you know? Because there is no longer just only girls' games and boys' games. As you get older, it changes. Because it's the same, like, women still play so much Stardew Valley and all those. Like, look at The Sims 4. That has been popular for, like, how long? Women absolutely love those kind of games. I think it's the idea that also those games aren't real games. Some people have in mind, so they think, now my games are getting invaded. But the thing is, when you like a kind of game, you're more open to try different kinds. I find, too. Yu-Gi-Oh! They're invading my space. The same thing too. A lot of guys, when all the VTuber girls are playing Yu-Gi-Oh! They're like, oh, women are invading Yu-Gi-Oh! But I had watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Since I was a kid. Yeah.
Like a
Because
lot
I
of
want to be
time,
all
women
lich.
just didn't enter some spaces because they just didn't really feel comfortable with how some men treated them.
It's also
Like,
women are notoriously less competitive, but they're also scared of being competitive.
That too, but like, for example, the last time that I went to an IRL store, like, was basically one guy just started basically shouting at me in the middle of the store about how I didn't know because I was giving him some advice. And literally nobody did anything. They just let him scream at me, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think- Yeah, I've worked at one and I don't like going into, mainly because I see behind the scenes what they say about the women that come in there. They all rate them on looks and say how fuckable they are and all this crazy stuff, and I'm just there behind the counter going, okay. And that's the thing. I do feel like communities and areas, because so many male nerd hobbies are centered around a nerd store, and if you don't have a nerd store around you that is functioning well, you are so boned. It's like, too.
That too. Like, basically, what's the word?
Your community hub is ruined. pretty much.
Yeah, like the one that I was mentioning before, I've told chat that I moved to significantly closer to downtown compared to before where I was who knows fucking where. And there's a big store here that's very hobby-esque. They have books, they have tabletop games, they have painting, like they have a lot of stuff. It's like a huge place. And there's like a billboard where you can just put a sign of like, hey, I'm organizing a group of this age range or whatever for this thing in particular. Call this number or go here, etc.
That is the thing. I feel like a well-run hobby zone like that can really breed good friendships, because once you make your one friend, socializing becomes easier. Well, it starts with you, but once you make your one friend, you will find it so much easier. The hard part is getting your first friend, I find, and that really helps with social situations. It makes you so much more comfortable. That's why I take Luca everywhere. Starts nodding.
I'm sociable, what can I say?
Now, but even like having passionate video games, like taking the step of being social even in your video game a bit, which can be hard. Sometimes I just play a game to not be social, can make you some friends. I had a fun group, but it was ruined by one guy. I hate when that fucking happens. It's always the D&D groups in my opinion that happens.
D&D is fun, but it can be so stressful / annoying.
Yeah. But, and ironic, if it taught me a lot about socializing. Yeah, even games like that, like a lot of people had like original World of Warcraft made a lot of friends on there. A lot of people made the friends on there, like groups, because it was a game that relied on socializing and talking. Baby steps are very good if you're scared of socializing. That's what I've done over the years. I'm still terrible at it, but I can do it.
Yeah, that too I will admit. If you're an introvert, you need to find yourself an extrovert to adopt you.
Yes. Like, I can keep a chat, but like I can yap like a champ, but I don't go out of my way to do social situations a lot of the time. And that's when a lot of times when Luca asks, I just go, okay, if I can come, I'll come, because I know I don't go out of my way to socialize or to hang out with people, so I try and say yes as much as possible. Stop staring at me, Luca, I can see it. Yeah, so
it's gonna make you a kiss.
So that's the thing, it's also being aware of your faults. Like, I know I have faults in that of I just don't think about it. So stinky. Say magic. 2012. I can feel it. For a long time, I had no friends either. And then I started streaming back when I was doing art streams. I made a couple friends. Then we started socializing. And we started playing social games. And then we made more friends. And then more friends. And yeah, and now I stream. More.
I'm here gonna make a spicy comment, especially for Dell. I feel stuff like VR chat can either really help you to become better at socializing or make you 10 times worse.
Yeah, true. So, funny enough, a lot of the reasons I made friends was because I was trying to get more social or talkative through streaming. Because one of my art teachers says my art like lacked confidence, and I was too like shy about sharing my work or talking about them. So that's why I was trying really hard to do it. Pretty much, I was trying very hard.
Boss, you okay?
Spicy
How
had
did you spell spicy instead of VR chat. What?
Well, at least we know what he's up to now, guys.
Damn,
And you should try to see what
ERP
was wrong,
much?
and it helps you evolve.
Damn.
Exactly, that's the thing. People say a good self-awareness helps you along the way. Let's be reals. Women can steal male spaces. Men can totally steal women's spaces too. Look at when men stole MLP, Friendship is Magic. My Little Pony. True. They stole kids' spaces too. That happens all the time. Like that's really ruffles my jimmy sometimes when they, mainly the porn aspect of it. It's like when they take a child thing and they turn it all into porn, and I'm just like, and then a child tries to enjoy it, and they're like, no, get away from our porn. It's like, bro, They were here first. They were here first. That's the thing. I don't think it's particularly bad being involved in other spaces. Look at, like I was pointing out, technically my brother-in-law works in a woman mainly space. Should he be kicked out because it's women only? No, because that's not how it works. But you do need to make concessions for people coming in. Like, girls get hyped up and feral when they're together in a group. So when a man's in there, they have to be more aware and like less stuff. So that's something to keep in mind. You would expect a little bit of concession when you entered a female-dominated space. So be just a little bit caring when women enter your space too. You can't expect to give no concessions when with other people. That is like a social contract between each other to show a little caring and respect to each other when you socialize. And it's the same in these community-driven spaces, I feel.
Like, for example, when you make an appointment with someone, you have to arrive on time. You're
I don't
respecting
know about
their
that one. I
time,
don't know
so you
about
should always be there.
I gotta go get a drink. I'll be back, guys. This part is toxic. This is toxic. I ain't here for this toxic part of the podcast.
So that's a
But
very
for real,
basic
I'm getting a
social
drink. I'll be back.
contract
Hey, Lou.
where you're respecting their time and you hope they respect yours. And also, as some of you may know, I am gender fluid. So I will sometimes be in girl mode and guy mode, right? So, for example, I will sometimes go out and, be a bit of a bad boy. And I've seen a bit of the male perspective, of how it is to be a guy in a social situation, meeting people, right? And I can tell that things are different. When you go out to a bar, for example, some of you may know this or not, I had a phase where I went out almost every night. Moving that aside, when you go to a bar as a girl, you will have a lot of eyes on you. People will look at you and you can feel their gaze. When you're a guy, you're invisible. Nobody even sees you. And you will see that when you try to socialize with people, it'll be a little intimidating. Like, people won't be openly accepting you into their conversation, where as a girl, you just move along and they want to talk to you. So that is definitely a reality there, for example. That's okay, Andre. I'm basically gender fluid, so I swap between the two. You feel hollow 24/7. Yeah, like, guys don't tend to get attention that easily unless they make themselves the center of attention. Does that make sense? When a guy goes over the top, or when we are, what's the word? Like, very attractive, or flex your wealth, or flex a skill. Like, that is a reality. That is a reality. For guys, they basically gotta, sometimes resort to be the funny guy in order to get that attention, get people to look at them. Whereas with girls, sometimes they just exist and people will look at them, be like, oh, there she is. I'm a funny guy and I haven't been seen since high school. Oof. Yeah, to be seen, you gotta socialize. You gotta go out there, meet people, talk to people, and it's not easy. Like, I'll talk about this when it comes to being in like a social environment, like a bar. Going into one without knowing anybody is always a little frightening because the loud music, everybody being very rambunctious, drinking, it can be a lot. But over time, you kind of learn how to insert yourself in the atmosphere, per se. But as I was talking about before, as a guy, you definitely have to open the door for yourself a little bit. So two things for Exaldred, or I don't know how to pronounce your name, Alandre. Like, that too. But in general, like when it comes to joking insults, that's not for everybody. Like, that's one of the things where you kind of have to understand to respect other people's boundaries. Because for some people, they don't like that. Like, some people do and find them funny, but some people just in general don't. And for Cheese, when it comes to rejection, I'm gonna
back.
be honest with you. Women also get rejected a lot by guys they like.
I think
You gotta learn to be comfortable with rejection.
And I think you have to think of the positive. If you stay friends after the rejection, at least you still have a friend. Because that's something. A friend is a value. Too.
And also, eventually that friend can introduce you to other friends of hers that may be single or may be into you.
Exactly. Yeah. That's why I have tons of male friends. Too. Well, tons. A couple, I guess. But, like, I always wingman for them, and we're always good friends, even though there's nothing like that between us. Like, and I feel like valuing female friendships with women is good, too. Yeah. But if they're rude about it, they're rude bitch. Like, anyone who rejects someone, in a mean, like, malice way, that's just assholey.
Yeah, if that happened, you dodged the bullet. You were gonna hate them anyways eventually.
Yeah, true.
Like, for example, let's say Del asked me out.
Luca, will you accompany me to a social event?
No fucking way. Leave me alone, pervert.
Wait a minute, how is that perverted?
That kind of person, like, you would not want to date at all. So honestly, them rejecting you in that way is like, okay, I dodged a nuke there.
Del and Luca hit the town. Where's my wingman? Del? Loom, you have to agree to socialize with us, okay? That's part of the role.
That's the pervert here. Yeah, she is.
I know. I said, can she join me in a social gathering? I get called a pervert.
I know what you meant.
What the fuck?
A social gathering in your bedroom.
I'm also going to need you to sign a contract that if you end up dating any woman I know, that I am not socially, mentally, or financially responsible for any of the outcomes. Because I will not be blamed.
That's not because of me.
Yeah, that too. I will not be blamed. Be like, Del, she turned out crazy, and it was all your fault. I can't believe you introduced me to her. It's like, I failed to see how this was my fault. Did it sound like Del was really? So I'm going to bed. Night, night, John. Have a good one. My guy friends act way more gay than a gay man, but women actually took it seriously and actually cost my friend a date because she thought he swung the other way. No, you have to that's the thing, you have to loudly proclaim as you're acting gay that you're really straight. That's a young man's error. All the old guys I know that act gay with their homies yell all the time about how straight they are while being gay. It's like, this is just an illusion. I'm actually really straight.
And there's also, again, with some people, you don't want to end with them because they might have just been a horrible person.
Gotta say no homo, exactly. Gotta say no homo.
Like, I'm not gonna say names, but like, I have a friend whose partner, like, despite her not being gay, got jealous when she was being flirty with her female friends.
Oh, yeah.
Let me reiterate. She
I've heard
was not gay. She was straight as one could be, and he still was jealous.
That's
Like,
I've actually, to be fair, I've met a couple girls like that too, actually, sharing on that were jealous that their boyfriend's friends would act gay with him. It's
yeah,
crazy,
it's
right?
like, yeah, that's just something you don't want to get involved in because it's just a person who's really fucking insecure.
Yeah, that is the thing. That is the thing. It's not usually the biggest thing is a jealousy problem. That's the red flag there, a jealousy problem. Well, they can be jealous since they want the attention instead. Yeah, but you have to like be aware that people are like just being friends. I have never been jealous of two guys being gay.
Yeah, she's not been jealous of that. She's been jealous of me being gay with other people.
I've been jealous of me while being gay with other people. That's my wife!
Yet you're divorced and married to me, so...
That's why I want her more, because she left me. But okay, no. I'd rather be accused of being a fishy or something, because that's what my friends do when they act gay together, and I don't care really. But I laugh and make jokes to try and make them gayer. They're just like, she's just trying to get us to do gay stuff together for her entertainment. Filthy BL loving scum. I'm like,
Imagine doing that. That's honestly very weird. I would never do something like that. I would never. Anyway, Rogers, how's the boyfriend?
You can't talk about men without talking about the gays, guys. No, okay, back to it. I think I'll read I'll move. You move to your left, and I'll move to my side, and I'll bring up the article so we can talk about that a bit. That I found too far, Luca.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. You're not under chat. Luca moves away to be obstinate, as per usual.
I was looking to the other side.
Can't fucking believe this.
Sorry for having a lot of range on my model.
You should be.
Shake my head.
Can't you be scuffed like me? Oh, wait, the one time my eyes don't do it. It's not doing it. Pardon me, guys. That gay men are men, so they're part of men's mental health awareness. That's what we mean, guys. Damn. We shouldn't be homophobic on Men's Month, okay?
That's the article that you're opening.
Yeah, I'll
right
do
now,
the
right?
article first, then we don't have to time it.
Okay.
I just seemed interesting to our
Give
one of
me
our
a
points.
quick second.
But knowing
Just
my
want
lack
to,
of preparing.
just want to know which one you were opening so that I could open it on my end too.
But if someone has like a good like article or something they think is like, oh wait, I'll open up on the other one, not the full one. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with Rogos there. I just feel like you got Karen'd
What do
more
you
than
mean?
anything.
Karen?
Oh, basically, Sander talked before how they got the cops called on them for trying to join a book club, and like honestly, I feel that's much less women, but more so you got a Karen in there.
That's so weird. Why would they? Was it just because you were a man wanting to join, or was it like specifically all housewives? That's odd. Imagine you were a house husband in the area and they're like, no, you. It's like, I'm about to sue this woman for homophobia right now. I'd get hella petty
Like,
about it.
Yeah, because like some people are really weird. Like as a Mexican woman, right? I've had people that just harass me because they think that I'm not a citizen. Like, there are
Assholes.
just some crazies in the world. I'm just gonna put it as it is.
Yeah, true. That's the thing. That is the thing. Just like we say, like, not all, no one likes the all something, all men or women. So we have to, like, keep that in mind that some people are just insane. Like, there's outliers too that are, like, insane. And we've all sadly come across, like, someone really obnoxious like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, someone very obnoxious with blue hair and red eyes.
And I was thrown out because I was the only guy. That's also odd at your school. So I can't say on this because my school was too poor to have clubs, so...
Yeah, my school had them and they were open to anybody. Like, although it's really funny how a lot of guys got into the dance classes trying to hook up on girls, but after they failed, they all left.
My god.
Which was really fucking funny.
Belle, do you think I'm insane? I don't know. Say something crazy. Say the craziest thing you've ever said, and I'll judge if you're insane. But okay, so how
Del's
online...
opinion matters.
Yes, exactly. That's what's important. How online conspiracy theories lead to this man's mental health crisis. And this is going to lead into mental health problems in the modern age, aka how the internet increases mental health problems. It has some solutions, but it also has a lot of things that leads to even worse mental health problems, specifically in men too, because there's a lot of algorithms literally there, be it OnlyFans, be it male podcasts, be it dating help, etc. They're all targeted heavily at men. And so it can lead them down a pipe hole. I like conspiracy theories, they entertain me. This is going to hit you hard because one of the main thesis of this is that men, the lonelier a man is, and the more alone they are, the more they love conspiracy theories. Sorry to hit you with this, Roxanne.
There's also a difference between finding them entertaining them and believing them.
True.
That's a big difference.
That's a true too. This is going into people that end up believing them or rely on them for emotional support. Because that's the thing. A lot of these conspiracy theories come with communities too.
Yeah, like if Roxas knows that they're bullshit, then this is not gonna,
But I'm bullying them. Don't tell them that. What the fuck?
I thought this was mental health.
Okay,
health,
fine.
You literally told me to be nice.
Not to Roxas.
Before stream, by the way, before the stream, she literally told me, "Luca, be nice. Don't say anything mean." And it's like, okay, Del, okay.
No, I don't say
yes,
anything
I
too
won't be mean,
cancelable.
I won't say anything toxic. I won't say anything like men don't deserve rights. Men should just be jailed beneath
Fuck,
my
dude.
basement. Men should just shut up and give me money when I tell them to.
Okay.
Men should just serve me whenever I please.
Shut up, Luca!
But no,
Shut
she
up!
was like
Shut
telling
up!
me to be.
It's different. Roxas has been here forever, so I can bully him, and he can bully me. Never mind, cancel Luca. Exactly, it was Luca all along. But okay, yes, if this is about people who specifically believe real conspiracy theories, seriousness, Del, you'll be one of my 13 reasons why. Oof.
Damn, she'll be all 13 for me. Crazy.
You and Luca have something in common. No. Okay, but seriously, this isn't jokes aside, Roxas. This is only about people that actually get drawn into conspiracy. So, like, as in people who get into the red pill, the incels, or flat earthers, I guess. Conspiracy theories. What are you laughing at now, huh?
The chat Ragos what he said.
Nah, me and Luca turned my 13 reasons into 86. Oh my god, man. This is for a general for the article. Yeah, Jewish space lasers. Oh yeah, the conspiracy that Jewish people can...
Roxas, for context,
Yeah.
the way that works, you can use that word towards someone in
Yeah,
chat. You can
yeah.
say it, but you
Hey,
can't direct it towards someone.
Felina got unbanned, so I feel safe.
Yeah, like the way that it works, similar to the word simp. I can say it, but I can't
Yes.
direct it to someone.
That I didn't think anyone actually believed the conspiracy theories that Jewish people controlled the world until Twitter went dark, like from the Elon Musk stuff. Because so many people actually believe Jews control the world. It's insane. At least a lot of people on Twitter, but they're all dumb. So, but
I knew
Yeah.
it was a thing, but every time I run across it, I'm like, are you stupid?
that's crazy. Yeah, conspiracy theories are kind of crazy, but yes, this goes off. So we're gonna read through this. David Morrell of Portland, Oregon, was involved in conspiracy theory communities online until a mental health crisis forced him to confront his beliefs. He talked with his father about how he found his way back to reality. The conversation is part of our Student Report Lab series on misinformation, moments of truth. That's another point in here, how conspiracy theories remove you from reality, and that's why it's appealing to people. Bro, the Jew rabbit. I've read that as Jewish rabbits. Like you were saying, Jewish rabbit people control the world. It's like highly ruined Kanye West, and I'll never forgive them for that. But he's crazy. It's not their fault he's crazy. Ate glue as a kid. JFK assassination. Okay, yeah, see, that's a real conspiracy theory. You know, like a situation shrouded in not knowing the truth. It was like the Romanovs' conspiracy theories, because they were really just theories about how they died, etc. You know, a good conspiracy theory is when it actually completely overlaps with facts, as in like you're using information to build your case, not just making up shit. Like some people do. Okay, Chuff Bennett. Tonight, our Student Reporting Labs team brings us another edition of Moments of Truth, a series that delves into the spread of misinformation. David Morrell of Portland, Oregon, was involved in online conspiracy theory communities until we got that part. David Morrell, Portland, Oregon. In the real world, I was falling behind. In this digital fantasy, I was unlocking the secrets of the universe. Hello, I'm David Morrell. I'm a 30-year-old graduate student, and we're here today to talk about how I slowly got drawn into conspiracy theories. Scott Morrell, father of David Morrell. I'm Scott Morrell. I'm David's dad. I don't think at first I had any inkling that something was going on.
Morals.
So many morals. That's the thing. A lot of parents have
Like,
no idea this
Scott
stuff is
Morrell,
happening.
father of Dave Morrell. I'm Scott Morrell. Like,
Why didn't they just
my
say his
brain.
dad? He dad. Okay, David Morrell. It all started with something called the Cicada 3301. It's an online puzzle. What is that? I've never heard of that.
Oh, Cicada 3301. Yeah, I know it.
Yeah, of course you do. You are the problem. It starts with basic problem solving. You would take, say, an anagram and arrange letters correctly to get a URL. I get involved more deeply in communities that were trying to crack this. I started going on Reddit specifically. Reddit strikes again, man.
What is it called? ARG. That's what it's called.
ARG. Oh, okay.
Augmented reality game, basically.
Oh. To be fair, he's 30. I don't think I'd be paying a lot of attention to my son's internet use when he's 30. I just know I wouldn't find anything I'd like.
Yeah, like he's speaking here as a 30-year-old. We don't know how old he was when he did the Cicada
That's
333.
True.
But what's the word? Like he got out of it at 30.
I realized I couldn't. I couldn't. But there were other less well-known puzzles and challenges that people were directing my attention towards. I got it up in my head that there was some shadow group ruining everything. Maybe if I solved these things, they'd let me in. I'd be a member. I never knew what the grand sacred truth was. I was just going through a hero's journey of challenges and puzzles to try to get there. Maybe. That's an interesting thought process that people were like, that when people do conspiracy theories, they think they're the hero trying to, you know, save everything. And that's why they enjoy it, because they feel like main characters.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get more sort of desperate to crack the code, so to speak? Scott Morrell. David Morrell. Yes. My relationship began failing darn near immediately after marriage, and my income was paltry at best. I wasn't sleeping. I was taking drugs, and I started getting really paranoid, as is common side effect of marijuana. I started frantically reaching out and trying to express my concerns to you. Scott Morrell. Yeah, you were talking about stuff that your mother and I we didn't get. At some point, there was a traumatic event that kind of brought us this all ahead. I'm just bored. My imagination was running away from me, so I got the I got in the shower, and for over a dozen hours, I refused to get out. People were knocking, and I was terrified of them. I just knew that the water running over me as comforting, and I refused to move. On hindsight, the doctors had labeled it a drug-induced psychosis, which means I lost touch with reality completely. I think that's something we'll talk about, because Rox sprang a good point, that a lot of the stuff online, even, I would say, online bullying to an extreme, hey, Nick, welcome, thanks for the follow, comes from a place of complete boredom, because I feel like a lot of men, outside of gaming, have no hobbies to go with their social. Like, no social, no hobbies, stuff like that, or productive hobbies. And I feel that leads to loneliness and boredom. Bro thought he was isekai. I think that's a big part of it, because I know so many friends that don't do any productive hobbies, as in things that make them feel like they succeeded at things. Yeah, because I feel like a lot of women have things where they make things, knitting, sewing, painting, stuff where they make stuff, arts and crafts, so you can feel a bit of success, but a lot of male hobbies are just, I do this thing, well, right, as in, I feel like you talking about how you're bored brings up a good point of that a lot of this stems from boredom too, or in a lack of things to fill up your time. But it also comes into the fact that a lot of people are talking about Generation Z, how they need to be constantly entertained or they're bored. And I think that's a part of a problem with our internet society too, is compared to back in the day, we would have so much work, so much house chores, so much things to keep our day full, or we would starve to death. Now we have empty holes that we crave entertainment at all times. Exactly.
We also are significantly more used to having everything at a quick pace.
Yeah. Because, like, this guy here, he had a wife. He felt like his job was at a standstill, though. But he had some things going for him, but he still felt unfulfilled and bored. And then it slowly went worse and worse. Have gone out of fashion because of costs. Oh, the cost of hobbies. No one talk about it, but hobbies are expensive as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even by example, a hobby like going to the gym, a gym membership is like
Expensive.
ugh.
Yeah, they're getting so pricey now. It's insane. Like, I think I looked at one, and it was like $24, I think, a week, and that was on the cheaper side.
Yeah, I want to go to a place that has a pool, and I'm like, and I'm looking at the cost, and it's like, without taxes, just the membership itself, $40 a week Canadian.
Jeez.
It's like,
well, that's the thing. The one I'm looking at
week.
was a pool, at least. It's like, it had a pool for the $20 a week, so that's something. Now I feel bad. Yours is even worse.
it's like 40 Canadian a week, so $160 a month. It's like, how I was trying to reason it to myself. Okay, how often would I have to go to that pool to make it worth the money?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I'm just going once or twice a week, because I'm like, I ain't getting a membership unless I go more than 4 times a week to swim. It ain't worth it.
40 Canadian a week, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, if you keep talking about Goonagate and the woke, I will think you're going insane. Or you're obsessed. So okay, if anyone like can only focus on one thing, they're slowly losing it. If their whole life is about one thing, I do think they need to take a step back usually. Okay.
Chat, we might need to schedule an intervention for Dell and her drama and React channels.
Shush up, you. Dave Morrell. Yes, I wish I could give
Shush
more.
Up with your lips.
No. There we go. I did it with my lips. I wish I could give
She
more.
did do it actually.
Look,
She
I'm
did
trying to
this.
rate. Stop it. I wish I could give more of a single moment where the not believing in conspiracies kind of emerged. All I know is that by you're not being judgmental, by you not telling me that it was all fake or that I was crazy, I was able to slowly climb back out of because of your support. Scott, you made me cry. Since then, stuff has taken a turn swiftly for the better. Yes. Now I have gotten 2 bachelor's degree actually and successfully defended my thesis just last month. Tell me a little about that. I wanted to know what happened to me and also hopefully others in the future. I started focusing on conspiratorial ideation and persuasion online, and I have got to be honest, it's more invigorating going through the proper channels that it is making these breakthroughs in your basement. oh, so he ended up going through his actual, like, an academic journey, going through something through his experience, and about how like ideologies like this work, and that's how he got through it. That is interesting. He found actually searching for proper truth than just through random people's conspiracy theories were more rewarding. That's an interesting point. And I think that's good to point out that you may feel like a big brain for a few minutes while you go to other people telling you what to believe, but when you actually do proper intellectual research, it is far more reassuring and rewarding. Yeah, a healthier outlet for his love of research. Because I think another thing is some people just love researching things and then they get swept up in it. Because there was another one, how people with autism are more likely to believe conspiracy theories too, and propaganda, because they love researching and going through rabbit holes and finding out lots of information about things, but because of that, they're more likely to believe fringe-lining stuff.
Because also, it was mentioned in the beginning with the hero's journey, people are very susceptible to something that makes them feel special, something that makes them feel
smart,
unique, like they're not like the others.
Yeah. Well, when it comes to who's the bigger,
been shunned a lot of their life and hasn't been able to experience that will very easily fall to that effect.
Okay, my opinion is don't go to your, it's like going to YouTubers and, politicians or whatever for your opinions is like going to the Kardashians for opinions. Go to academics, read actual intellectual works, read, actual theses, books. Don't just get your opinions from the internet and politicians and stuff. Because if you're completely basing the value in their opinion on how they are trustworthy or not. In your view, do you view them as trustworthy? And that's what he did here in this story. He became more of an academic, and it made him become more aware. And he found himself enjoying actually finding out, like, the information behind it all. Yeah. Seen. Make them feel seen too, yeah. The feeling of, I'm the only one who knows the truth can be really devastating for some people. Yeah. A woman online, maybe you should not vote. Does that mean you don't get to vote? But yes, I would say, you shouldn't get your opinion just from your online source. You can, like, it can trigger your curiosity and stuff like that and information. But I would say actually go to academics and research the things you want to know. Don't go to random news articles. Don't go to random YouTubers. Research the information you want to know. And then you'll learn if you can trust them more and how accurate their information is. And then you'll know if they actually deserve your trust with information. That is something to keep in mind too. And that it soaks to sides. Yeah, check multiple sources. You have to do it from, like, not sure who went to university. Would your teacher accept if you referenced a random fucking YouTuber? No. They would want 6 sources. So go look for your sources, your information. That kind of, like, teaching is important, even in your daily life, of what you should believe and build your life around this information. And yeah, multiple sources and credible sources. YouTubers are trustworthy. Shut up, Loom. You're a YouTuber. You got propaganda in here. I need to shit.
So what I'm understanding is trust Del and nobody else. Got it.
That's what I really should be toting. Trust Del. Give sub.
Trust Del.
Bunny girl, no better.
Trust Del. Look in my eyes and focus on
No, you're doing it wrong. You have to do it like this. Look in my eye. That's how they do it.
Again, I'm supposed to be the Lou channel here.
The joke was right there.
Who just flashed
The joke was right there. The joke was right there. I'm sorry. Report. Shut up, Greg Goose.
Fine, if you want to up the sex appeal, got it. There we go.
Look, it's like, trust us.
Happy now, Dos. What you wanted.
SJMCC 13
We're
Cheap
trying to get
X
their
100
trust.
must give bits.
But yes, that's the thing. I would say that isn't a reasonable take there. I'm proud of you, Roxas, for having a reasonable take there of the whole. There are activists, and some are not genuine at all, or just toting it around like it's a title, but that is not the biggest problem in the industry. And that's the thing. That's a reasonable take. That's, I would say. Which means,
them now?
sadly, we're going to have to ban him because you're not allowed reasonable takes on the internet. Isn't that right, Luca? Sadly, that is not allowed. I'm kidding.
She didn't tell me to stop, so I meant to keep going. Got it.
Luca, stop distracting everyone. We're trying to learn.
You told me to hypnotize them.
You have to do it in jiggle movements. Ooh, you're doing it too quick. Put the money. It already worked. You now trust the money. It feels very trustworthy for some jiggly reason. Okay. Scott, the dad, well, I hope that your mother and I weren't accusatory. You were very supportive. At the end of the day, I could have dismissed anybody except you guys. You have made it abundantly clear throughout my life that you care, so I appreciate that. That is the thing. This guy had a good network and, like, emotional support system, and I think the thing is, a lot of people that get really deep into it and it gets bad, they feel like, or they don't have any emotional system to support them, or men, they feel like they can't reach out to get the emotional support. And that's why I feel like they go really deep into these rabbit holes too. Because even if you do have, like, he had a wife and a girlfriend, that's not enough to really save you from, like, a mental health breakdown, because it's not the same as a good parental or someone with a long-term friendship. You don't feel the same amount of trust, because a lot of these conspiracy theories will tell you women are lying to you too. Like, so of course, if your conspiracy theory is like, you can't trust your wife, are you gonna trust your wife? No. I just get obsessed over a conspiracy to feel loved by my parents too. Fuck my life. That's dark. Yep, everyone lies. But I do think this made a really good... This is an interesting article about it. This is about...
Tonight, our student reporting labs team brings us another edition.
It all started with something called the cicada.
Oh, that's right. I was going to look at what the cicada theory is. An internet mystery involving a series of complex puzzles that begin in 2012 believes that it had to have been created by an anonymous group to recruit highly intelligent individuals. Knowledge of cryptography, stenography, and other technical skills and led participants through a global treasure hunt. Man, I'm dumb as fuck. I have never heard of this.
Oh, man.
My brain is spaghetti, I swear to God. Me. Is it anime, girls? That I don't know what it is.
I still love you. I still love you regardless of that.
Why he look like my supervisor? That's the thing. I do think a lot of people think this is something that only affects very young men. Or young kids. But as you see, like, he was in his 30s when he recovered. Like, this is a thing that can affect anyone at any age. Still missing? Jesus. Maybe I'm best not to. It's like when people's like, oh, I can crack into the dark web. I'm like, no thank you.
By the way, Del, share your screen with me when you play the video so that
Yep.
we're on the same point.
I don't want a full screen. I just want to not have it so wide. There we go. That's better. Thanks for the follow, Nohimi. Welcome in.
That it is
Okay.
significantly easier for me to be watching Del's screen, because that way if she pauses it, we don't have to restart every time.
Let me find it. Wait, this one. Can you... It looks like...
I love Rago says that when Del opens the video, if men opened up about mental health, and Rago's reply, so now we're just reacting to actual conspiracy theories.
The conspiracy
Wild.
theory is men's mental health. Right, goose. That's fucked up. Like, looks familiar. You may have seen a... They're an ASMR artist. / voice actor. / schooner.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Hi. You've probably heard me either on an ad on YouTube or in an Orange website while you were, you know...
No. Now we're gonna watch a video I prepared earlier, guys. Look at me preparing earlier. Del, this is from a mainstream news site. You might get a copyrighted on the video. Probably. I swear I get copyrighted every time. No matter what I do, cry. But we're gonna make it small so we have less of a chance.
Have you ever thought about taking your own
Censor it.
life?
Luca, get your tits out of the way. Oh, you're the Peg ASMR girl? They know who you are.
Yep, that exact one.
It's a job, Luca. Yeah, Luca,
Yes.
you're done. That's, like, straight away, I feel like a good point is there. Next to, like, outside parental pressures, where they bring that up in, a lot of people do have a lot of parental pressures, is that everything that is not happiness, doing well at work, or whatever, is seen as weakness with men. Like, no, it's just weakness. If I complain, it's weakness. If I get help, it's weakness. Kind of thing.
Mhm. A lot of just general being smart is seen as weak, when it's like, no, I'm just not being a dumb fuck.
Yeah, that's the thing, because taking care of yourself in the grand scheme is seen as is smart. Because that's the thing, there's so much stuff promoting physical health, but like for some reason it's still put around that being
Yeah.
healthy mentally
Yeah,
is weak.
even with some guys, like being careful and going to the doctor frequently is seen as a weak thing, when like I'm literally
God,
going
yeah.
to the doctor to make sure I'm not dying.
Trying to get men to go to the doctor is insanely tough. Like my friend didn't go recently until they got like really high blood pressure, and I'm like, bro, it's the doctor. It's not like Iraq. Like it's just going to the doctor. Like, man, the fear of it. I don't know. I think it's because. I think it's because like it also makes you feel weak. Like, and men was like, oh, if I'm sick, I'm weak, too. And it's also why men are more likely to kill themselves if they have disabilities. Unfortunately, because like they see it as an over-round weakness. Though that's why I think it's statistically women have more disabilities, don't they, than men? But that's but I'm not sure if that's connected 100%. It's like I'm awkward laughing there, but like I've put in, this is a dark hole we're in right now. Because I didn't want to take time off.
Imagine being disabled. Imagine.
Yeah. Shut up, Luca. Yeah, see, that's another thing too. The reasoning is down there because like a lot of disabilities can drive you to feeling horrible and like wanting to do that. But like there's other layers too with men when it comes to like their perception of themselves, of like they don't want other people to see them that way. There we go. Pause on that one. Zealand makes a good point. I think it connects here with the dad, like hitting him, saying just be strong and stuff. That the men can't feel stress. And this, someone makes a good point about mental health too, is that there is acceptable emotions for women. Quite a few varying of them. You know, obviously being a bitch or being a nag, whatever, a lot of people don't like. But with men, the only acceptable manly emotion to show is anger. If you feel sad, be angry. If you feel stressed, be angry. And that's why I feel like there is like a lot of problem with anger, specifically in men too, is because it's seen as the only masculine trait, and men try and put any emotion that they're having that is negative and say they are angry, and they don't know how to process it well from that, and it leads to a lot of problems. My mental health, like what, not having bad mental health, so not having a dad, or not having a bad dad saved your mental health? I feel like depends on which part of the world you're in. Yes, that's the thing. I do think, as we talked about older, your problems will vary, depend on culture, because like Luca was saying, like in Mexico culture, teaching your son to socialize isn't that crazy, but in Western culture, socializing with your dad is like, where's my dad? I don't know. I know,
Yeah,
alone.
Like my father was a deadbeat, but like he was still, very social. I would see him, making parties, barbecues, etc. And like basically from the social aspect, I'm gonna steal your spotlight for a second, Del. But from the social aspect, my father taught me the casual side, the party side, like barbecues, drinking, going to bars, going to this and that, blah blah blah. While my mother very much taught me that like You always gotta be prim and proper. You always gotta be perfect. You always gotta be well dressed. You always gotta be like at your professional level, because you never know who you may encounter randomly in the street, and you always gotta be like a what's the word I'm looking for? I'm trying to think for it in Spanish. You always gotta be a example of like modesty, like 24/7. You can never let yourself slack. And it was just kind of like that's how the dynamic was presentable. Yeah, like I always had to be at 100% fully like dressed up properly, no matter the occasion. Even if it was something as small as going to fucking Oxxo, like a convenience store, for water. Nope, you had to be fully dressed up, fully like 10 out of 10. Because of the small chance of somebody that you know seeing you.
Yeah, a lot of traditional families like that, like I was saying, it's traditional Mexican. A lot of people that like are like old-fashioned traditional do that. And what the hell is Minecraft in religious Roxas? I'm so confused. And no, I do feel men feel stress. I don't think it's we can't. I do feel like some men have problem connecting with their emotion, but not all of them, definitely. But I feel like that may be a problem, not being able to determine what your emotions are, because I had the same problem when I was younger, and I've been growing and working on it, but I met a lot of men with the same emotional problem. They've spent so long numbing their feelings that they can no longer tell when they're having that feeling until later on. Like, you don't know you're stressed until like 3 weeks into being stressed or something. Yeah, that's the thing. Your body is reacting to your stress, but you cannot determine emotionally that you're stressed. You know what I mean? Like, your body's like, we're stressed, bro, but you cannot determine on yourself, I'm not stressed yet. And you may not realize till later. It's like, I guess I was pretty stressed out. You know? I just didn't realize. And that's actually called emotional stuntedness or something. Because I had to go to a psychologist for my anxiety and stuff. And they pointed out that that's actually kind of been emotionally stunted. So if you actually can't determine your feelings or look it up, you are emotionally stunted. Well, that's the thing. That's not normal. That is not the average level for a man. If you cannot determine what you're feeling in your moment, you're actually emotionally stunted. That's what it means. It usually happens when you're young and you didn't learn how to process your feelings. And it's more common in boys.
Yeah, that's why there's emotional maturity.
Yeah.
And emotional intelligence.
Yes. Yeah, I know a lot of men that can feel stress and feel feelings, but I know a lot of men that can't determine when they're feeling it. They don't know what's wrong until ages later. I am sharing the same as the guys on the videos, yeah. But yeah, but I asked what's Minecraft? What's Minecraft in religion? I don't know what it is.
Like, Roxas, all you said was like, I had to censor myself. What do people say Minecraft after? Like, that still doesn't explain it. We don't know, Roxas.
Minecraft after.
She's legitimately asking you.
Wait, so it's supposed to be an anagram. They're asking the wrong person. I just mentioned how stupid I was. So it's supposed to be Minecraft after. What's after Minecraft? With the stuff that the vid is talking about.
Do they mean a suicide religion?
There's a suicide religion?
There are multiple. But like, the thing that
Go to
Roxas said,
kick.
no joke, when the lockdowns happened, kind of thought about suicide religion helped me out that are going on.
Maybe we're both dumb. Go to kick, type it and click. I'm too dumb.
That's why I'm like,
the guys are getting it, and I'm like, what the fuck? That's the thing. The guys are getting it. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know. Yeah, I would say men have a hard time identifying feelings. That's different than not having any feelings. Having no feelings mean you don't have feelings. Identifying feelings mean the feelings happen, you just don't know what they are. The body feels the stress. Your mind feels the stress, but you can't tell it's stress. You're just like, am I upset? Am I angry? I don't know. I don't feel right. but I don't know what this is. You know what I mean? Hey, Roxas, now tell me. I'm so confused. Like, so I do the same thing.
No clue either.
It's like it's a bit different. Like identifying your feelings and not having any is very different. Like having zero feelings is like psychopaths. No feelings, no empathy, etc.
Oh, okay. I get it now. Okay, I get it now. I get it now.
Clap that you say, I wish he would die.
It was the lack of comas that got me confused.
Oh.
Basically, what they were saying was that like he was feeling suicidal, but religion and Twitch communities got him out of it.
There we go. Okay, that helped a lot. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm fucking so
it
dumb.
was 100% the comas, which confused me because I was like, I thought it was one thing.
Yeah.
Like
I was reading it.
Minecrafting religion. Like,
that's my point.
Minecrafting religion.
I was
what
thought
the
he was
fuck
like.
is-
I thought he started worshipping Minecraft with the way he went. That's what I was so confused. That's why I was confused. I wasn't making fun. I thought you were worshipping Minecraft with the way it was worded. I need to go into our ad again, but Twitch is Twitch. I don't know. The ads on YouTube is getting weird too. But yeah, sorry, that got really derailed with my confusion. See, this is what Kicker's for. Being able to say suicide and not get in trouble. I'm sorry, Roxas, if you thought I was like you felt bad about that. There's a reason I think I just need one at this point. I'm sorry, I thought you were worshipping the block, man. And then I thought it's like, oh, well, maybe it means kill you in Minecraft as in die, like the die, and then yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought because like suicide religions are a thing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, maybe.
Guess for this. I was gonna ask a man on Loom. Get on if you're still in here, if you're free. I was gonna ask a man on to talk on this, but I ran out of time. I should have just asked Loom. He's always my go-to token man. This guy's shit. I am here. Do you want to be our token man? I usually always ask Loom to be the token man in the podcast. They're saying I should have asked a man on for this topic.
The shirt is
I'll finish my
pretty fire.
Shadowverse game first. The priorities. Talking to women?
Okay, so ignoring
Shadowverse. Card
so
games.
ignoring Loom.
Yeah. Women want to talk to me? Mental health.
Ignoring Loom. Play the video
Okay,
again.
let's...
now.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I laughed at the idea. That's so like a funny but real mentality of, well, you know, my sister already committed suicide, so I can't just be like her. Kind of mindset. Oh, but yes, that is so real though. Once you witness what suicide does to a family, it does hit you harder. But I meant the way he
She's
worded
still
it.
laughing, by the way.
Shut up.
She's still laughing. By the
Shut
way.
up! It's just the way he worded it. The way he worded it. You know, he said it was a funny mindset too. Oh my fucking god! Don't at me. Totally evil. No, the point is that
And I'm supposed to be the one that could get us cancelled. Crazy.
the thing is that the idea that he can't commit suicide because his uncle did. It's a for real mindset, but it is funny when you say it out loud, and I agree. Omega report of that shit. It's when you say it out loud, you're like, oh, that does sound ridiculous, but like, it's like once someone commits suicide in your family, you don't want to hurt everyone like they hurt everyone when they passed away. So there you go. I do think another thing is when you're raised in extreme beliefs, you find it harder to express yourself, and you feel like you'll be outcast. That can really lead to these kind of problems too. Like, and I'm gonna call Loom, add him in. See, this is perfect time so we can invade his privacy. Hello?
Hello.
Howdy.
Hello?
What's up? I won my Shadowverse game, by the way. In
Okay,
case you're curious.
The important thing,
job.
at least you're gaslight over the fact that I accidentally laughed at a guy saying his uncle committed suicide.
That is pretty funny.
Again, I'm supposed to be the one that would get us cancelled.
There was a reason for it though, but everyone's like, yeah, like I love you
I
laugh.
have literally done nothing.
Okay, the reason I laughed is because he said it's a funny mindset, but I can't commit suicide because my uncle did. And I'm like, he right, that's like when you say it out loud, that's funny, and I was laughing. And he's like, because it's crazy when you think about it. It's like,
Damn.
and now they're roasting me.
Treating
Del's
mental
still
health as a joke,
excusing
Del?
herself.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
God,
For
my
like
fucking
5
God.
minutes non-stop. She's
I
still
was not
excusing
five.
it
It
instead
wasn't
of
5
letting it die.
minutes. Oh my fucking God.
Instead of letting it
Okay,
die, she just
I'm
keeps
defending
going.
myself. It wasn't 5 minutes, okay?
This hole is getting deeper.
I've dug such a hole for myself, man. I'm so sorry for being myself. So you can't even apologize. Just like a woman. Sorry, guys.
Who's editing this pod?
So basically, Del believes that men's mental health is a joke and that suicide is something to be laughed at. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay. I guess we all know the
I'm not
truth
gonna
now.
say what I wanted to say. Now you want to know.
What you want to say would get her cancelled.
Yeah, it's it.
She just sent
Say
me
that.
a message.
Huh?
And Yeppe would get her cancelled 100%.
I did not send you a message. You shut up. Can we fix it my camera?
I can show it to chat if you want.
Stop editing things. I'm sick of you. You know, they sent me a pregnancy test and I'm like, I'm pregnant. And they're like, this is fake. And it's like, she's like, I'm going to put it on my hand to show you. And this like poorly edited pregnancy test on their hand. It had the Photoshop cutout lines. And I'm like, for fuck's sake, Luca.
Not believing your friends? Come on.
I don't believe
Luca's very
Luca.
trustworthy.
And that's been no for longer than it's socially acceptable. Yes, can we fucking do with the vid? So they were just talking about if they've ever considered like suicide and themselves and stuff. Is the stream still going or did it cut out when I made
It
the
is still
group?
going.
Are you able to see Loom?
Oh no, oh no, Discord one? No.
Yeah. That's the thing. I wanted to make sure you can see it. So
I
we
don't
can-
see a Discord
Yeah, you
stream.
need to
Yeah, let me
yeah,
fix it.
Yeah, the Discord one you need to start up again.
There we go. So, is your favorite character from Always Sunny in Philadelphia? It's Frank.
Maybe.
I've never watched that show. No, I'm about to get banned though. I can't help it. They're making fun of me because I laughed at something that I won't
To be
give
honest,
context
deserved.
to. What the fuck?
Just Del making fun of mental health boss. It's alright. Didn't miss too much.
Shut up. And just yell pause if this is something you want to say, okay? Noticing here, he's like the fourth Asian guy that said his parents were the reason he thought about suicide because their expectations were so crushing and hard on them. It's kind of crazy. Like, that their
And
experiences
yet
are so
that
similar.
Also, to be honest, a lot of the time when you're younger, your biggest influencing factor is going to be your family.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
I think like I'm gonna talk about this because like it's on the topic, but like I've considered suicide when I was younger because my family life was miserable.
Yeah, true. That's the thing. I suppose if it wasn't that, it could be something else. Because same, like most of my like suicidal thoughts or depression came when I was a youngster because of like parentals. And I suppose as a kid, most of your problems come from your parents or school,
Mhm.
unfortunately. It's push a lot of people to excel, so you can't label it all as bad. That's the thing. It's the extremes, I think. Like it's like being extremely hands off with your kids. They will most likely turn off badly. Extremely hands on, pushing them tiger mum, they will turn out stressed. So yeah, they're not blanketly bad. It's like extremes never work out, right? My worst suicide, it was definitely when I was in school. Yeah, those hormones in school and being forced into social situations all the time suck ass. Like. But you're not allowed to admit you have depression if you're a bogan because, like Bus was talking about, the low economics of Australia, all the poor people are incredibly sexist, racist, etc. So a man cannot be depressed in bogans. You're gay if you're depressed with bogans, like especially as a man, and as a woman, you can do tons of drugs, but if you have depression, you're weak. That's what's crazy. It's really odd. Going to a mental health professional is like, oh, she's crazy. What a crazy person. I don't know if Loom has other experiences with Australians.
Is bogans in general?
Oh, well, is how Australians deal with like mental health and stuff. Or how,
Well-
especially with bogans. I don't know how many bogans you know.
Definitely very more of the manly sort of side of things, where they just think they're
Yeah.
gotta man up, that type of stuff. Can't just express emotions. You gotta be manly.
Yeah,
Very, very common.
very
Loom is
old-fashioned
such a manly
masculinity.
man, though.
The
So it must have been
manliest man.
very easy for him.
Do people like bow down to your god masculine like hands?
Oh, of course.
Like you're like I
just
play
look at that-
Zodiac
just
kind of
look
shit.
at that profile picture. Just look at that profile picture.
Hey, I got him.
Manly of profile pictures.
I got him this
Super
profile.
manly.
Don't fucking come at his profile pic. I got him this. He looked Desu, motherfucker.
I assumed because I know Loom would not pay for it. He literally talked about it multiple times and he refused to
That's
pay
why.
for one.
That's why I got it for him because he was like 3 years of I'll get there. I was like I'm so sick of your shit.
Can we talk about how Del paid for this but still owes me money?
True.
I have my priorities. Look how cute he is. Desu. Look at him.
He is very cute.
I know, it
Very cute
turned out
and
well.
breedable.
You made it weird. You made it weird, Luca. Do you feel objectified, Loom, by Luca right now? Nope.
No, he enjoys it when I call
No,
him
I
cute
didn't
and
ask for the
peckable.
cat hands. For some reason, she just gave him cat hands. I don't know why.
I'm not sure why that's a cat
Let's be
hand.
I think it's
Let's
just
be
how she does
honest.
I think
chibis.
if I was gonna have anything change,
Let's be
it would just
honest,
the
Loom
hand.
does give that sort of vibe.
Because I have had a few people call me a fairy now because of it, so...
You're
It is-
welcome.
it is now a thing.
Now it's even better. Perfect.
I'm not playing Shadowverse in my second monitor, alright? Don't call me out.
Oh my god, he is.
I have no
I knew when he
time,
wasn't commenting or saying anything, he's so still playing Shadowverse, that bitch. And he's got to wait until I
was
ask him
listening to you-
questions.
I was listening to women, okay?
Okay, let's continue more on this.
I have
I think he makes a really good point here. Pause, so everyone knows we're paused. I think he makes a good point here. Is talking about it honestly and like reassuring people it's not bad to have these thoughts is like the biggest step I feel like you can take in helping with especially men's mental health and being able to talk to each other. With it's almost a separate. I got too comfortable with it. That's the thing. I feel like that's the thing. Comfortability and stuff. Like I feel like a lot. What?
I
Sorry,
was trying
Lou?
to think if there was any guys I know that haven't had suicidal thoughts. I feel like just about all of them have.
That's the thing. I do think most people do have some bout of depression in their life, and you think it would make people more understanding of each other. But
I've never seriously considered it or anything like that, but I've certainly known a buttload of people have.
yeah, and that is the thing. I feel like everyone has those dark moments or downs in their life for varying reasons. Some people obviously suffer with depression their entire life, but like that's why I think it's important, even if you think you're usually happy, to have a good understanding of mental health and support systems and supporting other people, because it can just life can turn. And it usually hits someone at some point.
I will also talk about this. We talked about before having like what's the word? Like a goal, like something that you wanted to achieve or be. The reason why I never went and did it was because I had the hope that once I went to Canada, things would be better. So I kept myself busy doing everything I could to not think about how sad I was.
Similar. I got through because I was like, when I was at home because of the Bogan's situation I was in, I was like, yeah, Loom's like, yeah, I know what that means. But, finishing my alternative school and moving to my grandparents kept me going because I was like, things will get more stable and things will be better after that point. So if I can just ignore the sad or work through it or put up with it, things are going to get better. And I think that's like the thing, a way to look at it, because some people have a person to rely on. Like before that, I had my nieces I was taking care of and my nephews and stuff like that when I was very young, like 13, 14. So I had to be around. So even if I was feeling bad, I didn't have time to feel bad, kind of shit. And that's part of it. So some people, it's a person they rely on to keep them going. But sometimes you have to make the reason to keep going. If that makes sense.
Like,
Education.
some people should talk about.
Yeah,
Go
go.
ahead. Oh no, I just responding to Rox's comment, but I saw you responding to another one, so go ahead.
Oops. Yeah, I was doing buses. Yeah, education on it is lacking. I was actually having to teach older Muslim, Somali, etc. men about it in my work classes because they just don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, in some cultures, it's a taboo word. Like, you're like depression. That's not real. Like, even like older people, like my grandma, she doesn't believe in psychologists. She think it's for crazy people. And even though she takes medication and stuff for like that, for her like many illnesses and her disabilities and stuff, there's still a very negative stigma on like mental health of older people.
Yeah, like my mother, when I told her that I had anything bad going on, her response was, "You're bringing down my mood." Like her idea was that if you just like my mother's idea of all that stuff was like, if you talk about the negative stuff, the universe is gonna make it a reality, so you should just not talk about it.
And there was no shake for my mental problems. Yeah, exactly. Like, if there's no, as Zanlander makes a good point here, if you have no support in your family, it makes it so much harder to, like, recover. And this is another point I feel like, especially with modern parenting, they drop the ball on the emotional support for your kid. They're so focused on soft parenting, crunchy parenting, conservative parenting, or whatever. They don't focus on you should emotionally support your kids even through their adulthood. And be there for them, even if you don't fully understand it. And I feel like that's where the ball is really dropped, especially at the moment. Because even if like older boomers didn't get it, they were there to help their kids to financially and through the emotional stuff they could understand. Like my grandparents' friends did so much all for their kids, like all of them, like raised their grandkids, bought them homes, took care of them, took care of kids after school, etc. for them, gave them time off, and like tried their best to be there in a way. But in the generations after that, parents are like, I'm hands off. As soon as they can take care of themselves, done. Like kind of stuff. And I feel like that can really show that parents won't try and understand their kids. Or even be there in the level of support as they used to, because parents are very off the I don't do financial support anymore. Like, I'm not financially responsible for my kids anymore. So even if the boomers didn't get it emotionally, they tried to set up their kids financially. But nowadays, that's not even a part of it.
Yeah, my mother basically had the idea that as long as she supported me financially, like I had a roof and food, she did her job. That was it.
Yeah.
The emotional part, not really my responsibility.
That's the thing. I feel like people, okay, from the male's perspective, they see it as support. But the thing is, like, something to realize is the support goes both ways. Because parents a lot of the time use their daughters for emotional support too. So you may see these social situations where emotions are relayed between each other, and that is a good thing for girls too, and it should be done for guys. But the problem is it comes with burdens as well, and that isn't automatically positive. Like, definitely my mother used all her children as her emotional crutches. She was not emotional or helpful to her kids, but there was emotions and talking taking place, but it was all about her emotions. And I see a lot of parents do that too, where they actually put more burdens on their children than what they start. But I do say emotionally, men, kids, boys are ignored more on the emotional side of things. I know. What's your experience, Loon? Do you feel like?
Well, I'm trying to relate, but it's hard when I didn't have any.
My mum's great.
Scumbags. Yeah.
High five, mum. I don't know. Do you have a sibling or anything, like a sister?
No, my siblings are brothers too. So
oh
it's
yeah,
like
that's even harder because you can't see the difference. So
yeah, I don't see a difference.
Yeah, we're all boys.
Yeah. We got the one guy that has a good family that is loved by those around him.
He's just like, he came in this cold and I can't relate, plebs.
We got the one guy that couldn't relate.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, everyone that I've known has like mega depression and stuff. I'm like, but
Loom's just like, I love my mommy. She's so great to me.
Wow, life has been so good to me.
I know. Did your brothers even bully you as a kid or not?
Not really, no.
Oh, fucking
No.
Didn't even get bullied by his siblings.
No.
He's like, do you think I'd be a dorky Yu-Gi-Oh nerd if my brothers beat me up? No, they would have beat it out me.
No, I was still a dorky nerd my entire life anyway, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Never really got bullied for it.
Yeah.
I
Damn.
just knew I knew too many people to get
course you
bullied. It
didn't.
was hard.
Fucking hell, you didn't even get bullied in school. Why are you here, Lou? That's our token male.
Popular
As Papa says, yeah, you're gonna call your mom for this move, tell her that you love her and that you go for her support, that you're glad to have her in your life as a loving and caring figure.
Oh my god, Bloom just came in here and like my sandwich is just too moist, too juicy, and too delicious.
My lasagna is just too
He's over-
cheesy. Like it has too much meat.
Hey,
And the
nom, nom,
sauce
nom.
is just too tasty.
People don't understand my suffering.
True.
Sorry, now you got us laughing again. Are you happy? It's like
I'm happy.
I'm happy for fuck's sake. Yeah, we should have
We're
got someone
we're
more
laughing
broken.
about him not being depressed. Crazy.
Yeah, well, it's a good
Yeah,
thing.
my bad, guys. Alright, I'm sorry.
That's the thing. It is a good thing. I do say to people, a lot of people are scared to share that they had a good childhood or that they're happy because most people are depressed. And you know what? It's a good thing. I'm glad your parents did a good job. I won't bully you that much about it, but you know, it's a good thing.
Like from a serious perspective here, I have dated a lot of people, right? And I have
Yeah, I
dated
know, ho.
people who just have a perfect family. Like their parents have money, their siblings all are doing well, they all respect each other, care for each other, they're very loving.
Yeah, we can try when you're home,
and
but we're
it's
gonna go
like-
to collab soon. That's the game.
And it's like challenges in life? None. They always had everything there. Their family was there. Everything was perfect. And I'm just like, I'm happy for you. I am very glad. While at the same time also being like, damn, I'm jealous.
Yeah.
Well, I've dated one person, and it was complete opposite of that. The mother was incredibly abusive. It's all religion stuff.
Damn, were you dating me?
Oh, what,
The
fuck.
mother was,
That's the
was a
secret.
Jehovah's Witness.
Oh, not the Jehovah's.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
like
it
our.
was so-
Damn,
That's
right.
our plague in Australia. There's so many Jehovah Witnesses. I swear.
She was actually insane. It was crazy.
They're so
It's like,
abusive.
she-
The Jehovah Witnesses here. I don't know why.
I remember one time I was in I was at a party somewhere, and I got a phone call from her telling me that her mother was on the floor, like cutting herself, like right in front of her and stuff, and actually like slurring at her and stuff. It was not good.
Oh, Jesus
So-
Christ.
Jesus Christ.
That's yeah. She had depression. That's not a shock.
Yeah, and Zealand definitely. Good or bad families isn't the great equalizer. Like as you bring out with bipolar or borderline personality, some people are just born with these things. Like I actually have medical anxiety, so I was born with it. Though there's problems, and say one of my sisters have borderline, and that's the thing. Some people are just born with struggles. Not everything is the parents' fault. I definitely don't subscribe to that. But yeah, but Loom is both lucky to not be depressive and have a good family. Just do you want to tell us about your juicy sandwich right now?
Over my great family. Oh, they are so great.
No. It's like my great mental health. I'm too hungry. I can't give any of this plate of food to anyone else. Just turn it to bullying.
Being mentally healthy. feels good.
That's the perfect way to describe the family I'm making with Dell.
Yeah. Well, at least Loom might go and say nice things to his mum after this, and that's what's important. It's like, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, you actually will? Oh my
I'll
god.
think about it.
Okay, let's go to the next part of the video. We'll stop bullying Loom for the second, guys. Okay, I wanted to pause here because he talks about how he even if he does, like, having friends, not everyone does have friends, that he feels he can't talk to them about it, and he doesn't want to show them that emotional, vulnerable side. And then this person that I paused on is talking about how the suicide was actually the emotional release of that pent-up emotion because he felt like he couldn't release it anywhere else. And I find that very interesting, especially with men, that they don't want to share that weakness in themselves, especially with their male friends.
I actually did have a lot of friends share openly about it, honestly.
Yeah.
Now I think about it, tons. Especially when alcohol's involved. You just get constant flow of you being told every single
Yeah.
issue someone has or their problems, depression, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. And I laughed not because it was depressing, but because earlier we were talking about how men can't release their feelings unless they're drunk or drinking. Like,
Yeah.
so
That is
that was
certainly when it comes out.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's often the release, which I feel like is why our rate is higher. It's also men pick more violent means. Like women will try they see death as the peace release, while men see it as like the end. So women take more less lethal stuff like cutting themselves or drugs, but men will be like, here's a shotgun, and they're more violent. So that's also the success rate. Is men is like, I'm actually done and dusted kind of thing when they kill themselves.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. From the attempts that I've heard from people.
Yeah, they go for
most of the men did things like try to drive into like power poles and shit.
Things with high success rates and usually brutal, but women go for the a gentle release, and they're also ones that have lower success rates, but can actually be more painful. Just a TDLR or whatever, that there is no death that isn't painful. Just for anyone out there who may be thinking about this, there is no non-painful death. Even medication and stuff, it like rots through your stomach and stuff like that. Everything is painful. Dying is painful. Just putting it out there. Because I just remember some like a paramedic saying even overdosing on paracetamol is horribly painful. It like rots out all your organs going through you, and I'm like, oh, painful. That's horrible. I see a correlation to more violent and the way they hold onto emotions. Yeah, because they can't express their emotions, and it just pents up more and more over time. There's a dragon that pissed on my mom. I have to bury it before I die. What? That is an interesting way to view that.
A dragon that pissed on my mum. Huh?
Okay, and hey Alex, welcome in. Dying sucks, yes, exactly. Because I feel like a lot of people think there are some forms of dying that it's like a sweet release. And like there is sadly not a way of dying that is just calm and easy. Even like dying in your sleep, you stop breathing. And it's not 100% proven if people wake up when they're not breathing before they die. It's just, when they're found, they're alive, they're like dead and they're asleep, so they died in their sleep. But it's not proven if you're aware that you stopped breathing, so that even dying of old age can suck ass, because you're like just stop being able to breathe kind of thing. Howdy. That's not the point I wanted to bring out. I did talk to some of my male friends before doing this about the fact that a lot of men cannot cry, or they've repressed it for so long. Even when they want to cry, they can't cry. And that's another problem with pent-up feelings. And that's why it's so explosive when they get to that point too. Is they've spent so long repressing the feeling, they actually can't express it when they want to until they're at the breaking point.
Yeah, it's definitely not men can't cry. It's more, like you said, explosive. When they do cry, it's a lot. Yeah,
it's full on, because you spend so much time pushing it off and stuff. Because I was talking to a friend, when I feel the emotions pent up and they're, I'm just like, oh, I need a good cry. So I'll go watch a sad movie and force myself to cry because, I feel the feelings building up where you're just like, I feel overwhelmed in them. But guys, even when they want to do that, sometimes they just can't. Like, they're like, I need to get the feelings out, but they won't get out, kind of thing.
I mean, I still cry at sad movies.
Yeah, that's good.
Sure.
Oh, just brag how emotionally stable you are, Lynn.
Oh, no, I'm too stable.
Out when men cry. To be fair, I had the same thing. It's why I didn't like to cry too, because I used to get in trouble for crying all the time from everyone. Oh, why are you crying? It's emotional. Don't try and manipulate people if you cry. Oh, you're ugly when you cry, or you sound weird when you cry, and like stuff like that. So I don't think it's that part's just a man thing, but I do think men are under more pressure not to show any of it, and so they repress it even more.
That's true. That's definitely true.
Yeah. Because I feel like you have a 50-50 chance as a woman that someone will take it well or take it badly. But I feel like the ratio is way worse for men. Like, you only have like a 10% chance someone will take it
Well,
well.
just about every piece of media, it's always the guy that has to put on a brave face. It's like
Yeah.
every piece of media. It's yeah.
What is this witchcraft?
I remember that scene from Full Out Alchemist. The guy saying it's a sad day for rain.
Oh,
the
yeah,
hat
and he's
thing.
like, oh, it's not raining. And he's just like,
It's not,
"Oh."
yeah, it's like stuff like that, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
that is still so
sorry
sad.
sorry to tell you, but like, yeah, Dell's tabs are never getting better. Like, she just opens things
This is about mental
every
health.
day for like to watch later
That's
and just
showing a pretty
ignores
big
them.
mental health issue. Not gonna lie.
I don't
Having
think
those tabs open.
it's,
There's got to be something wrong with you up there to have that many tabs open.
it's like my security blanket. Yeah.
Like, I just see Danky's comment and it's like,
Okay. The thing is, we're talking about, like, because it's Mental Health Awareness Month, so we're doing our podcast talk on mental health awareness, specifically about men and like the online relation to it, and how before Loom got on, we were talking about how lonely men are more likely to give into conspiracy theories and etc. like that. How modern society like affects men's mental health at the moment, and then we've just gotten talking about it. And Loom rubbing it in our face how mentally stable he
Yes,
is.
yes.
Of course.
I've not got into any conspiracy theories that I know of.
So yeah, that's part of it here. I will do another podcast probably with more men, maybe if I can, before mental health
Maybe
month.
you should ask men
Del,
if
don't
they're
put him
stable.
Yeah, not
socializing with
Loom.
men.
Not with
Make sure they're
Loom.
very unstable men. That's what you need.
But I want to. Well, that's the thing. I feel like men can be empathetic to other men's plights, even if they aren't mentally unstable
Oh,
themselves.
that is true. That is
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
So
Like,
get your
I've plenty
head in the
experience
game.
with it, It's just I don't know, it's hard to be as relatable, I guess.
Yeah, it's something you have to like think about, especially because it's not your own stories.
There's a lot
Great.
of stuff I probably shouldn't be sharing because it's not something they're like.
Yeah, bust
Like, let me,
tits.
like they haven't given me permission to share it. I guess.
Yeah,
Other people's
exactly.
stories.
That's why I always just say a friend when I try, but you still want to keep it vague.
Mhm.
But you know, like it's difficult. But sometimes they still don't like it, so it's good to like be more wary. I'll broken. Yeah, I need more broken men. But I think I'll do
Oh,
a
don't worry,
submission.
I
too.
can help with that. I'll just date a couple of guys,
And
break
break
their
them.
hearts, leave them shattered, and then they'll interview them.
Luca, just
Problem
because
solved.
I'm not being problematic right now doesn't open you up to do it. But yeah, I think I'll do a submission too. I'll ask a few men on it. They can also answer some questions from chat from a male perspective too. Like, so I'll make a submission page where you can put in some of your concerns or even some of the mental health videos or subreddits or whatever you want to talk about. You know, it's about you guys, not just us being dickheads. But yeah, that's part of it.
About taking. Have you ever considered?
Jesus, that is so sad. Jeez, that's another thing too. Like, it can be like heart wrenching when someone you know is having problems, but they don't want to tell you. And I suppose in conservative societies again, it's more likely. Just pausing it there to talk about this is like, I think that's something to think about when you're having problems. Is how devastated that you may be worried they don't want you to share, but it's good to share to people because they may be left devastated, like just as devastated. I know it's not a logical thing when you're depressed,
Yeah,
but
like, I'm gonna talk about something that I don't think I've told anybody, but this happened a few months ago. I learned that an ex of mine killed themselves, and I asked around, tried to figure out what happened, what went wrong, and nobody knew anything. Like,
yeah,
we just know that they killed themselves, but nobody knows why or what happened. Like, nobody does. And it's something that comes to my mind every now and then. And it's like, I still have complicated feelings about it. But like, yeah, they were my ex, whatever, so like I probably didn't have that much of a connection to them currently. But it just,
Bye-bye,
Like, I don't know, it
donkey.
just feels like they're like, how could nobody, including myself, not know until it was just way too late?
Mm. I can understand that
For
and the
context,
feeling
it
of
was
that
a
afterwards.
it was a trans guy,
Mm.
and like, you know, everyone had their thoughts or has their thoughts as to why he did it, but nobody knows. He didn't leave a note, he didn't leave a message, he didn't leave anything, or if he did, he left it to somebody who hasn't talked to anybody else about it. But so far, nobody knows. He just one day ended it, and that was that. Like, basically leaving everyone that knew him with this, like, hole. And I don't know if he felt that nobody would care or that nobody would listen. What the fuck? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But he did it anyway, and he did it alone in his apartment without anyone knowing until eventually someone ended up finding out, and yeah, everybody ended up learning about it.
Ages later, yeah. I think that's the thing. It's hard. Like no, like they talk. I don't know. Remember the saying is like no one mourns the living, as in the people left behind. Especially when there is no explanation or reasoning, or you don't know. They don't say anything afterwards. You are just left with a black hole of confusion after the fact, like of stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Yeah, because nobody knows anything. Like, the person who went to check on them was like one of their closest friends, and they were the person that like called the police for whatever it's called. What's it called? Wellness check.
Welfare
That.
check, yeah.
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 A friend is the one that did it, and like they opened the apartment and, you know, found them there. And it's like everyone just kind of feels a sense of loss and confusion because nobody knows and everybody feels it.
yeah.
Like, I'm their ex and I still feel
Yeah.
very, very complicated about it.
I can completely understand that because I had a friend that I went to high school with all until I got sick, and I knew him since like year 4, and I like years ago, like 5 years ago, I found out he killed himself, and because my sister still knew him and his sister, and I still felt very sad about it, even though I hadn't seen him in years, and he hung himself because his girlfriend had taken his daughter away to live in a different part of the state, and she was like online bullying him, like saying your daughter's gonna forget you and stuff. So and that was fucked up, and that's why I try and see different.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I try and take nuance with a lot of like the men versus women debate, because he was a victim of a situation like that, and he felt like there was no way out, and he didn't leave a note. No one knew why fully he did it. They just assumed because he was having such a hard time being away from his daughter, and the ex taking the kid away, got a new boyfriend, and was like send pictures like, oh, her with her new daddy and shit. It's like they assumed it was her, and they couldn't get any like thing done to her for it because there's no like online bullying a spouse, an ex-spouse, which is fucked up. But the thing is, like, he didn't leave a note. He just walked out into a field very far away. No one found him for 3 days and hung himself. There was no major explanation. People just had to piece together what had happened and why. And I hadn't seen him in a good like 10 years since, or whatever, or less. But I still felt bad because you knew that person and they had their whole life ahead of them when you knew them, and you remember the good things and the bad things about them, and you're just like, their life is completely gone now. And I can't even imagine how it feels to be their siblings and stuff. And that is a thing that though I make some jokes in the back of my I do care about this topic a lot, and I do think it's important that that guys have a space to say stuff and talk, and that men can be the victim of things. They're not always the victim, but and women aren't always the victim. I try and like be a nuance of it, but things can be unfair, and they can be taken advantage of just like anyone else, and hurt to that point. And that's a good point, Snubber. Would it hurt less to know, or to know more, or is it better not knowing? That's the thing. I got it first hand. It's very hard after that point. And as Bus said earlier, suicide is a selfish act, but you can't be mad at the person that was selfish. That's the part too, and that's why it's very hard to grieve the fact, because you can't be mad at them like you would be if someone like was an asshole, because they're gone, they're dead, and and even the guys in the videos were talking about how it felt like they were finally doing something for themselves. They could do something for themselves that no one else could have a say on. And that's a thing too, is sometimes depression and suicide is an act of control when they feel they have no control. Yeah, that was just thought process with it too. Yeah, that's the thing. I think at some point you just have to go, it's better. They had their reasons, and that's all we can really know. Sadly. Now we've made Loom's Shadowverse game really depressing. We've ruined.
I'm not playing Shadowverse. Just in here listening.
Mm-hmm.
So if I go to Loom Steam, it's not gonna say
It's
that he's
not
online
open,
playing
it's not
Shadowverse.
Maybe an
This
asshole, but still a
conversation's too
person. No
dark
one
to
should
be
go
on
through that.
Shadowverse.
Exactly.
I don't know.
But let's continue a bit more of the video.
I've had my Shadowverse lives ruined, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, he just randomly just says F's in the chat while he's not paying attention. Like.
Considered suicide.
Both considered it and tried it. I was like 12 years old, and like I just felt like this urge, like I just didn't want to be here anymore.
What advice do you have for people who are having those thoughts?
Reach out. Please reach out for help. Honestly, it's like the hardest step that you're probably gonna take is asking someone for help, no matter who it is.
I am, here to tell you that that is something you can absolutely get past.
I have to say that shirt is banger, Strickland Propane. Though sponsored by BetterHelp or Health or whatever, they did a good job, okay? Like on the video. And I don't know, I can't help get choked up when someone's crying. It's so sad. Oh my god. But yeah, I feel like they did make some good points in here, like about support and support networks. And I do think a large part of modern mental health, well, it's part of, like, to be fair, it's been a long problem for men for a long time, is that they don't have emotional support networks unless they have a wife or a spouse. So with modern guys where they don't have wives and spouses, or stuff like that, they don't have a good emotional network. But women still do, because they always, like, they have mothers, they have sisters, they have girlfriends, kind of thing, that they can emotionally confide in. And I do think that lack of community really hurts men a lot, even taking away from, like, all the other points, all the other things. Like, we were talking about how a lot of algorithms are built specifically to sell men certain kind of ideologies, because they find it easier at the moment. And so they really target men, be it with OnlyFans, be it with like podcasts, dating advice, whatever. Trying to sell you like I don't know, bulking shit. Like, there is so much stuff that comes with an ideology with it, compared to women's like, buy a razor, or you're ugly, dumb bitch. That's it. Like, that's selling stuff to women. But men is like, bulk, become good, become buff, get woman, you strong now. Like a whole fucking ideology that comes with trying to sell you something. like
very real.
Yeah, it's like the gym bro mentality is like a whole fucking personality, and really they're just trying to sell you gym bro stuff. Like,
So you false hope mostly, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Even for example, like Andrew Tate, who is like the main face for that kind of sphere, for the manosphere. You see a lot with like
Luca, you disappeared.
Oh, I'm not trying.
Your voice
from your mic, I couldn't hear you.
Your mic went wee.
Oh, that's weird. That's weird. what I was saying is that he's like the center of the manosphere, right? And he will say, "Oh, I'm not trying to sell you anything, whatever."
As he sells you
Like
something.
he literally is in multiple occasions. That
Mhm.
he's literally just trying to sell you something. He's trying to exploit you.
Wasn't this whole thing a little course, like a paid for
Yeah,
Discord course or some
yeah,
shit?
you had to pay like monthly for a Discord
That
course.
and like his own
God.
crypto shit.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
Like he, like a lot of those people just want to take advantage of you. They don't actually want to help you.
Yeah, and someone didn't say suck it up as in they were told to suck it up a lot in their childhood. That's what they meant by that. That they get told to suck it up their feelings, especially as a man. Motherfucker in this house. So we don't talk about Andrew Tate. I'll be so glad when he's no longer like mentionable anywhere, but he's such a meme at this point. He won't die. Yeah, he was arrested ages ago for sex trafficking.
But he got taken to the U.S. I'm pretty sure, and basically saved from that.
Pretty sure.
The one time they saved people.
Pretty much.
He's one of Trump's partners. What the fuck?
I don't know, partners, pardoners, like
Pardoners.
like pardoned, like so you can't for your crimes. Not partners.
Oh, you're like he's a partner in sex trafficking with Trump. What the fuck?
No, not that kind of partner. No.
Wait a minute. So wait, I didn't know. I knew we did a lot of pardons, but why would he?
Yeah, like,
why would Andrew Tate get a presidential pardon?
It's just one of like he's done that to a lot of like people that are giving him money and donations for political stuff.
That's
like,
fucking
there are
weird.
Tons and tons of Bitcoin not Bitcoin, but cryptocurrency scammers. Tons and tons have been pardoned by him.
That's so fucking weird.
Yeah. I don't think he was necessarily pardoned by He didn't pardon Tate or anything, but because he can't get like prosecuted in the US, he got taken back to the US by Trump. Like he made sure that he could come over. Tate was just wearing it's like the symbols like Tate was just wearing like fucking Trump merch on his podcast and shit just to get like it's cringe. It's cringe.
That's fucked up. People
Yeah.
make that also easier than it is. It's not like you just can be open and tell everything you need to get off your chest. Exactly. You need the community and the trust. That's the thing. Getting to the trust part is the hard part. Because you can know people, but if you don't have the community and the understanding back and forwards, you don't have the trust to share. But with this thirst trap potential. That's the funny thing. I have not met women that think Andrew Tate is attractive, but I've met tons of guys that think he is. And that's what I find crazy. Like, because everyone's like, he's bald.
He doesn't look very attractive. I mean, I don't swing that way, but he doesn't look very attractive to me. At least not traditionally attractive.
That's what I think too.
And I can tell you, he is not attractive.
I like
Like,
men.
he
He's not
just
attractive to me, that's for
looks
sure.
Weird.
Like, I think they assume because he's in shape, women must find him attractive, and that's just not true. Like, I'm gonna be honest, the women, like men, the first thing you look at is the face. Most humans look at the face first, and then go other stuff. But I'm sure some people who like bodies a lot probably care, but like, most women I know like think he's like an old, ugly dude kind of thing. Think he is attracted. Some women like bald. That's a conspiracy theory made by bald guys.
I mean, bald I don't think bald necessarily means ugly. There's some attractive bald guys. I
think there's some attractive bald guys. Like, what's the word? It just really depends on
be
the
fair,
person. Some people are attractive. some people
less
aren't.
shocking. People also keep telling me Hassan is good looking, and I don't see that either. So I don't know if I'm helpful.
he seems more traditionally good looking.
Yeah, that's what someone said. I don't like the whole traditional generic Hollywood pretty, and that's what they said. He has some Hollywood like male features, and I'm like, that might be why.
He's like, I wouldn't say he's ugly. He's just traditionally like what we consider
I prefer more
attractive in some
unique
areas,
looks
but like
in someone
not
like
really my type.
So
Isn't
like
he tall as well? I don't know. So it's like the
I'm
traditional
not
sort
sure.
of attractive
Yeah,
stuff.
that's the thing. I would say other than he's like Muslim or something, he's very generic looking. Like I would say.
I'm gonna really quickly post a picture of that I randomly saw.
And he just is like a douchebag. That's why I told him to. Like, God damn it.
Twitter, and I'm not gonna lie. I found him extremely.
I feel bad. We're
attractive,
talking
this
about
guy.
mental health and somehow talked about we're judging men by their looks.
I mean, that guy has a great chin, actually.
What,
chin is great.
What guy?
The one
I just sent a picture to this.
Oh, sorry.
I saw this dude on Twitter and like
It's not the Transformers collection behind him that you find attractive.
No, I don't really care about. I have no clue what's behind it.
It's pretty attractive.
I like how
I
Luke is
have
like, this
no
guy's
clue
really
what's behind
attractive.
him.
It's like, holy shit, that's so many Transformers. I didn't even see the guy. There's a man in the shot.
I did not know those were Transformers, but now that you say it, I think they are. Yeah, I legit. Oh,
Can I show
Optimus
chat?
Prime, Megatron. Yeah, feel free.
Yeah.
I recognize
on
them
Twitter,
now.
so.
Starscream, Megatron, Optimus. I did not notice that. when
Yeah,
I saw the
fucking
photo.
hell, Luke, are you thirsty?
That's impressive, Luca.
Oh my fucking god. Luca's like, the thirst is undeniable. See,
I'm like, I have no clue who this guy is, but
I think
fuck, he's
everyone-
attractive.
I think everyone's rolling me when they say I focus on very odd things and then stuff like this happen. It's like, maybe I am the problem. Oh, where's an image? There we go. Just use that. Browse.
Didn't have enough of a dad bod to attract
Yeah,
Bill.
yeah, I can't see a dad bod, so I'm out.
So give me a second
Not
for
homeless
Fury. Like for Fury, when it comes to bodies, everyone has their preferences for bodies. Like for example, Dell likes dad bods a lot. Like that's her.
Everyone's idea of dad bods
oh,
are very
mama.
different, though. Like, people's like,
True,
oh,
but,
Henry
like-
Cavill? It's like, no, I mean a dad bod. Shorts, like those dad shorts to the knees, bit of pouch belly, you know, soft chest, dad bod.
True, that's her type. Mine tends to be either very skinny guy, very cute, or just like what's the word? Someone who's healthy, realistically.
She says this, and this guy looks buff. Like, now that I'm looking at him, he doesn't
I don't
look
know
skinny.
what to tell you. Every now, like he looks healthy, he looks
It's-
attractive. What the fuck
yeah,
do you
this
want
is
me to
this
say?
is the photo where Luca's like, this guy is so attractive. She brings up the photo, and I just see, whoa, that's a lot of Transformers, man. She's like, there's Transformers there. That was what we were looking at. Like, I didn't. It's like the guy, yeah, whatever.
I just
Why are
think
there so
he's
many
hot.
Transformers?
I just think he's hot.
My nephews would go mad for those Transformers, man. They'd be like, get out of my way! Get out of my way!
Oh man.
Just
Yeah,
throws the
I'm not
white guy
gonna lie
away.
to you. I legitimately did not even notice.
Did you notice the Transformers, Lou?
Yes, I said the Transformers.
Yeah.
I specifically looked at the guy first, though, because Luca said
Oh,
there was
a guy.
about it.
Oh, yeah.
I like you could have told me, like you could have asked me, look at what's in the background. Some figures, I think. Some figures, I think.
Lucas Sothos, some figures. Shame.
Some
Shame.
colored figures or something.
Yeah, I know. I find that so annoying when people's like, oh, a dad bod, and they think of fucking Hercules. Like, that is not a dad bod. That's like a really buff dude. Like, what the fuck?
Too
But-
buff.
They're slamming my dad bods. That ain't real. That's fake dad bods. But dude, I think I like him
Yeah,
scruffy too, because I never find Henry Cavill attractive until I saw it. The only time I found him attractive was when he was building that PC on his time off, and he had messy hair, messy
him
beard.
Him building the PC is just
Yeah.
like, oh my fucking
And I was-
god.
Found him attractive.
And he was like, his muscles were getting softer, and he wasn't as buff.
Nah, that,
Like, and I was
that
like,
video,
going
that
in the right
video,
direction,
that
Henry.
video,
Going in the
that
right direction.
video, Oh my god.
What the hell?
Yeah, I'm like, right direction.
That,
There's a little
that
more.
video was crazy. That video was crazy.
I'm sorry.
I think Mia was the one that showed me that video, and I watched it with Mila.
I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't like clean cut men. That's right. It's like men that look too clean. It's weird.
Dell wants a guy who's a mess, a
Never
disaster,
had
a,
this much
wa-
sympathy over something before.
a
I can watch
walking
this
trash
video now.
bag.
Oh my
It make me feel some sort of way.
You gotta make me feel some sort of way.
I can say this shit.
But yeah, she likes messy fit people with messy fit. How fit? I said I want a belly with more than 25% body fat. Okay,
Yeah,
there we go.
I'm the person who said that I want someone who's healthy. I want someone who like
He wants them
takes
to.
care of themselves.
I'd fuck him.
Because
Really?
I take care of myself. I work out every single fucking morning, and I expect my partner to do the fucking same.
Yeah, he's just like
Reason
me.
why I could never date Dell.
Shut up, you. Yeah, I'd have to say Pedro Pascal is the cowboy, and like that spy movie was pretty good too.
Who?
Pedro Pascal. Oh my god, where have you been?
I have to Google it now, right?
Under a rock.
Oh yeah, I know this
Well,
guy.
to be fair, I don't mind if they're unfit, but ideally I would get worried about their health if they started getting health problems. That's
And
where I
this guy's
draw
got
the
a nice
line.
moustache. God damn.
Yeah, he has a good mustache. But yeah, I at the point, it's not about their weight, it's about I would worry about their health and feeling bad. Pest. Yes, every woman I've dated in the last 10 years, what my senior interpret that how you will. Mummy issues. That's like a very basic way to assume. I heard from some guys it's a feeling of like they're reliable. Some guys like that in older women. They're reliable and they can feel like they can be vulnerable. Like because young girls don't get it as much. I suppose that is some things I've heard. I don't know enough because the issues are slightly different than women that go for older guys, but similar. In there.
35, Bus? Oh my god.
Oh, that's so old, Lou. She's 35.
Look at that age gap. She's nearly double the age.
Oh, he was
It's
21.
crazy.
I thought he meant like 31 to 21, 35 to 21 year olds. Not he was 21. 14 years older, boss. Jesus.
Jesus. Yeah, that is
I'm
crazy.
sorry, I don't mean to do that to you, Pookie Bear, but it's just
Oh god.
sometimes you make
Thanks,
Daddy
Anonymous,
so
for the
angry
gift.
that
Yay, guys! Thanks for gifting me a sub. But yeah, we've gone into a weird part of this conversation after this, but I think it's good to like chill down because after a serious topic, that's why I was gonna bring up food cells again, so you guys can watch. Fucking food cells are hilarious. 30 is old now. Nah, guys, we need a better.
Damn, they're.
How are
Dale,
you?
How do we tell them you're 40?
Shut up! You don't know my age.
I literally.
She's at least 35. At least.
I'm at least 35.
You're not wrong, Loom. You're not wrong.
Shut up! No, I'm not.
35 a moment ago.
Well, I know people that age that I wouldn't consider very old.
35 a moment ago. Just saying.
You guys are whingers. Oh my god.
I know exactly how old Dell is. She's 40 years old, chat.
Oh my god. You keep changing my age. You used to say I was 18, now I'm 40. Oh, kitchen cells. That's the one I'm looking for.
Oh, there we go. She admitted she's 18. And this is how you catch. This is how you catch them, chat.
I can't with this bitch. Okay, that's there.
Yeah, chat.
Hey, board, welcome in.
Do you know what I was doing? What I was doing before stream, chat? I was getting a model PNG of this woman because it's been 8 months since she's had that PNG or this model, and she still didn't have a PNG. So I was making it for her.
As you should. I'm worth it. I'm worth it. Hee hee.
Actually, you know what else you're worth?
What?
You know what else you're worth?
Everything.
Hold up. Let's.
I'm holding.
Hold. Hold.
Hold.
Hold.
I wasn't breathing.
It's a long hold.
She's trying to kill me. This is how you catch a predator.
I will make you die. I will make you die inside by what I'm about to do.
On my screen, no. You know what? I just realized I've dated a couple people my age, but I really think it was a mutual mental maturity thing. It's
35 is crazy though, boss. My
yeah,
God.
I find it hard to like, but like every young kid says they're mentally mature. So anytime someone who's like said I was really mature for my age at 18, I'm like, sure you were, buddy. Sure you were. He said that's why I go.
I think I can get away with that because I moved from Mexico to Canada on my own. So I think I can get away with it.
Luca, you've dated more people than was on the Titanic. You can't.
I did that when I was 19.
I like how they don't disagree. I like how they don't disagree.
Like being mature and being a dumb fuck is different subjects.
You need to be mature to not be a dumb fuck.
I don't know, Del. We could look at you in current day.
Oh, okay, so there was a dysfunctional. You're not saying you were as mature as a 35-year-old, but like they weren't mature enough to be 35, and you were more mature than 21, so you met in the middle. Is that what you mean, Bus? Kind of thing. And Luca, Luca died.
Hi! Hi, my name is Aaron.
You're not on my screen! Luca, you're not there.
I'm just waiting for it to load then. It'll load in a second.
Oh, I know what she's fucking doing. It's because I think I gave her my Photoshop file. Get out of it! Get out of me! I gave her
crazy sentence.
I sent her my file, but I sent her the model for. I sent her my file. I sent her my folder for. That was the whole model. You can tell by the eyes. And then she was like, "You'll regret this." And I fucking knew I would.
$1 is too much, please.
Oh my god. What's worse is Luca's like tracking's better than mine.
Oh, don't feel bad, honey. It's okay.
Shut up, Loom. Shut up. Got a set on of this bitch. No looms allowed.
Oh my. We can set up. We can both sit on him at the same
Get
time.
off! No! Don't use my model for this! Get out of here! Get out of here! I hate this. It's funny that they can still have like very like same model, very different mannerisms. Also, I have shut up! What do you mean? Huh?
I just say it like it is.
This cunt right here.
Oh, come on, Del. Be nice.
On Blue Twitch. No! No, look, you can't use my model on Fansly. They just reminded me because when she was going through the file, she's like, "Oh, do you know you could be naked?" And I was like, "No shit, who would have knew? I thought there was just underwear underneath." And she's like, "No, you can be fully naked." I'm like, "That's crazy." No, bad Luca, bad Luca.
Don't worry, don't worry. I wouldn't. If I did that, I would have to share the revenue with you.
And I don't share money with paws.
Oh, that's why you still owe Luca money.
I wish Luca was poorer than me. Yeah, exactly. Be nice to me, bro. Is that so much to ask?
Exactly. Be nice to me. I deserve for you to be nice to me.
Oh, it's because that's how they came. I don't know why they were. Even though all the previews, they looked red, but for some reason the files looked like lighter red. So I edited them on this model, so they were darker. I don't know why particularly, but it's just how they came. But it was easy enough to fix V2 Studio, so I didn't care. I was like, it all works. I can fix it.
Why does Luca have better jiggle physics, though?
They just bounce around more than I do. Because my chair crunches, so I try not to.
I move a lot.
Yeah, see. Hey, this was a trick by Loom! Get him! We were tricked!
You've been manipulated.
I've been manipulated. I fucking can't believe this. What the fuck?
Actually, I can do something. I can do something. Hold up, that I know Del would never think of this.
What?
I can do something that she wouldn't think of.
What?
I can up the booba physics.
True. To be fair, mine's pretty high because it's very low physics on this model, so I had to play with it quite a lot.
The booba physics.
Look at that's enough. Stop jiggling my tatas.
What is this stream? It's a mental health stream, by the way, guys.
Yeah, get up. Change back. Change back. Change back.
You're improving your chat's mental health right now.
Exactly. I'm giving them a nicer
Del is actually pretty attractive. I just don't see most of it, so I never know. Okay, that's what I find hilarious. It's only when it's someone else that's like, "Oh, her model's really attractive." Why is it when Del speaks, she's not? Like, that's how it feels.
That's a crazy feeling. Oh god.
I think it's because I don't show the model a lot. It's like, seriously, this is how I'll cope. Like, the model doesn't get showed very much in its fullness.
Mm-hmm. As if the only set expression is bald.
It's the default.
It's the only expression set. All the other ones are not set up as expressions. LMAO. That is so
Bald
funny.
twins. I like how unproportioned I look when it's bald if you put the butt in, because my ass is massive. Like...
Yeah, her
do you take the hair away and I just look...
Ass is massive.
Yeah, our ass is massive.
That's a tiny head.
In real life stuff. Yeah, that out of context, it's weird. Told to stop jiggling tits once. I was things men don't want to hear for $10. Stop jiggling my tits. Okay, Luca, get back in your model. We're done fucking around. We're gonna finish up on some food cells.
Do I need to stop fucking around?
Yes.
Do I?
Because look at the thighs too. Okay, go to the thighs. Like, I had to change it a lot. See how low the jiggle is without it? Yeah, you have to put a little oomph in it to get it to move. I had to put it up real high.
I see.
Yeah. We're just helping with men's mental health, Luke. Don't be sexist.
Exactly.
This is why Loon gets judged for hanging out with VTubers. I'm gonna bug you later, okay, little bus?
This was literally my fault. So.
Yeah, it was. You can only blame yourself.
I didn't start it.
Thank you.
And now back to being my bouncy self.
Yeah, look at Luca's bounce. See, Luca bounces really well, but also I'm a serious cop. I'm a serious person. That's why I don't jiggle like Luca.
The superior model is back.
Loom.
For real.
Loom. Do you want to fight me, bitch? Huh?
No, come on, switch your hair. Switch your hair, Del. Come on, switch your hair. You can do that, right?
Yeah, I do.
I'd lose that fight.
Nice.
See? I have
That's your outfit too, right, Del?
Shut up, Luca. I don't spend money like you do. I'm a poor. Let me be poor.
Oh.
Shut up.
Oh, so you're poor. I can't afford more clothes.
Luca's bullying me again. God, it's like my childhood all over again.
It's okay. Even if you're poor, I still love you.
Well, I don't love you, bitch. Fucking stole my face.
Oh, you say that, but I'm the only person who will ever love you.
You forgot it was a girl failure podcast. Yeah, we try to set expectations low with the title. You know? Low expectations. Okay. So food cells is on. Now we've done fucking around for a second. I don't know, air fryers blow hot air. My cheese blew away. It's gone. Just like everyone I love. Cheese.
What is this?
It's food kitchen incels. Pretty much guys that are incels, but they talk emotionally while posting food that they've cooked.
What?
So
this exists?
Yes, it exists.
Okay.
Yes,
So
we're finishing up the mental health podcast. We're ending on just some comedy stuff because it was quite heavy the first couple hours. So we're just trying to cheer everyone up a bit.
Exactly. Me switching into Del was all for the sake of comedy.
Yeah.
It was all pre-planned ahead of time.
Okay. Yes, it was all just, to cheer everyone up after, like, because we watched a very sad video about, like, men's mental health and suicide and stuff, so, and it got quite sad and serious, so we wanted to lighten it.
It's okay, Chad. I'll give you what you want or to make you happy. There you go. Happy now.
Oh my god.
What is this subreddit?
Oh my god.
Reading?
In high school, I would take creep shots of the girls in my class, go home, jerk off to them, and then delete them immediately afterwards after coming overcome with shame and guilt. Porn ruined me.
Omelet.
Failed omelet. Yeah.
What?
Yes. Yes.
Failed omelet.
Failed omelet. This is like, what the fuck? See, that's what makes it, though, some of the things are really sad.
Is that the entire subreddit? Is that
Most of them are
all
just like this, like they vent and then they just say the weird thing they made. I don't know what to do anymore. This guy continues chooses to shut me out and push me away. He has doubted me and my knowledge. Ultimately makes me feel like I'm going insane. I don't know what else to do to make him see. Always pathetic, flat, PB cookies. Nah, this is a fake cell. This is a woman. It's a femme cell.
Cookies, what the
Yeah,
hell?
she's a femme cell. They're everywhere in here. They ruin it.
It's a gay man.
True,
could be a gay
could
guy.
too.
His mom says cereal.
A VTuber made fun of my kitchen cell post. Let me read it, Luca. You can have the next one. No, okay, you can have this one. It sounds like it's up your alley.
The reason why a VTuber made fun of my kitchen cell post, I jerked off to her video Mac, I jerked off 3 times to
It's
her
a
video.
Fake post.
Mac and cheese.
4.6k now, folks.
No, I think
I don't
I
believe
think
it's
someone
gay.
jerked off to your voice. Oh my.
I think. Wait a minute. No, I was making fun of kitchen cell stuff yesterday. Dead.
Finally, someone aside from me finds you ironic.
No, Rosie did it too. I can say it's about Rosie. Sorry, Rosie. I'm throwing you under the bus. Sorry, guys. It had to be done. That's creepy,
This
but
next
impressive.
thing is gonna hit hard for some people.
22 years old, and my biggest accomplishment is being a Reddit moderator. Eggs, bacon, and toast, fried in bacon fat. To be fair, look good though. I'd eat it. You want to do the
There
next?
might be good food on here. What the hell?
Yeah. What the hell is this? Okay.
It looks tasty.
Marine flavored cake. Okay. Do you want to read this one, Lou?
What?
Come on, Loom, pull your weight.
I swore I would quit gooning yesterday. I lasted like 30 hours before opening some rape hentai. My balls hurt. So fucking cooked. Okay, guys. At least have proper grammar. Protein bars at work.
This is so much funnier with
stuff you like, Loom.
It's just so much funnier with your deadpan.
Deadpan?
Actually, like...
I'll put lots of emotion into the next one, alright?
Okay, yeah, do the... Oh, wait, no, this is a firm sell again. Fuck it, I'm out of here. Okay, go.
That's wait for it to catch up.
Oh my god.
My best friend is always flexing that he gets girls while I... This guy's not putting enough commas in his sentence. My best friend is always flexing that he gets girls while I don't, and I hate this guy. I hate this guy's sentence. Why can't he write correctly? My best friend is always flexing that he gets girls while I don't, and I want a girlfriend, so he'll stop. But then the thing is I'm so low-key gay and have feelings for him. I hate this guy.
Grammar Nazi. Gloom here, but yeah.
Look how many ands and buts are in that sentence.
I know,
Like,
he's done
hello?
a super long run-on sentence. He should at least put a full stop somewhere, like in a lot of these places.
Why can't you speak correctly? Why can't the guys write correctly?
Loom's about to fucking lose it.
Like, highly uneducated.
It's like reading my Yu-Gi-Oh comment section. It's awful. Use a comma, guys.
Who's reading this one?
Do you want to do that one?
Sorry, I've got it. If I was ever someone worse loved... Hello? Why are you scrolling?
I have it straight on stream. You can like streamed on Discord. You can keep up.
I'm watching the screen on Discord.
Wait, and it's delayed too. Damn.
Am I watching the screen on Discord? Wait, hang on. No, I'm not. I'm lying.
Oh, he yelled at me for nothing. Abuse! Abuse!
Like, I should be looking at the same thing.
I'm hoping it back up. Alright.
Well, we have time. There was
ads.
ads.
Somebody worth loving. That ship has long since sailed. I am so full of shame. I could dissolve. Bottle of water for NNN. No nutrition November.
That's the real challenge. No nutrition. Okay, I'll do this one. And Luke, or do you want to do this one?
I was gonna do this one as Prince.
Okay, do this one and I'll do the next one.
A girl asked me out just to record it and post it on Instagram. Bread that didn't rise and existential dread.
Damn. I hate people who post stuff on like sites about like they're like people asking them out or just to shame people. It's like one of my top pet peeves with modern stuff. The online shaming.
Literally Dell recording her proposal to me. Shake my head.
Yeah, so I can shame you after, bitch. Okay.
I cry every night.
Honestly, these are kind of fire, but I have no father.
Hold out the poetic skills. Shake my head.
Oh.
And honestly,
comedic genius here.
And honestly, very good for Del to have read that one specifically.
Shush, shush. Okay, Loom, you'll go. Okay.
I sent my online crush my pic, and she deleted her account when I woke up. Oh god, cheap Taco Bell taco. Oh, dear,
Sorry,
that is-
just like deleted her to existence.
This next one I think is for you, Del.
Okay. I fucking hate paperwork. I am too autistic to deal with the real world. I literally can't fill out the paperwork. It's frequently quite literally impossible. I didn't get an ID card until I was 20 years old. Doomed to be a net forever. Fucked up egg scrambled. That's a dog's ass?
Yes.
Ass? There's some ears there, isn't it?
No, it's his face.
Oh, it's
his
face? Okay, sorry. It's just like, I don't, and did he say
the
eyes?
snout and the snout and then the ears.
There's barely any eggs in this egg scramble. It's like mostly everything else. More protein. That's fucked up. Was it because it's autistic? Is that why you gave it to me?
I'm too autistic to deal with the real world. That sounds like Dell.
You ableist bitches. I'm not even autistic. Where's Roxas to shame them?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, Del.
Uh-huh.
I want to do the next one. I want to do the next one so badly.
Which one?
The next one. The one after.
The one after this?
The one below. Yeah, that one. Oh, no, the one.
Yeah, okay, we'll skip this one. Okay, Luca, you can do this one.
My dad used to call me pathetic retard so often when I was a child that I immediately break into tears whenever I hear either word. The first thing I did when I was done making the sandwich was run to his room to show him. I still care so much for him, I'll never stop caring. It's all I have, not even mentioning the food.
Yeah, where the fuck is...
Sandwich?
You're supposed to tell... I guess he mentioned taking it to him.
This is the sandwich.
I'm curious about this guy's age.
Crazy.
Because he's like, when I was a child, he called me a retard so often. And it's just like, but he's still running to show his dad stuff. And I'm like, I'm just imagining a 30-year-old man running to show his dad his sandwich.
I imagine they're like 20 or 18.
Yeah. To be fair, I'd be like, oh, retard, do this.
I'll never end on this.
Huh?
What is that? Looks foul.
Do you want to do this one, Loom? Or do you want a funnier one?
Haven't left the house in 4 days. Pre-made microwavable minestrone and a cup of water to quench my thirst. That's kind of boring, that one.
Yeah, 4 days. Okay, you can do the next one too, seeing it was boring.
23. Failing half of my financial classes. Was a top student, now a broke alcoholic. Shower loco.
I like how you got peppy at the end. Shower loco.
Shower loco.
Shower loco. Loco.
Loco sounds like a good time.
Oh my god. I'm scared getting better will make me realize how much I missed out on life, leading me back to a cycle of hate and self-sabotage. Barbecue steak sandwich with caramelized onions and potato wedges.
Very Erundel coated.
I would eat the shit out of this. I'm not lying.
That looks very good.
Oh yeah, I'd eat the fuck. I'd love that sandwich, man. I love steak sandwiches. It's making me hungry, actually. That's not funny. I hope I die right now. Okay. Do you want this one, Loom? I think Loom.
Okay. Autistic girl. Yeah, okay. I became obsessed with just friend zoned me and told me she only wanted to see where things go because it sounded vague enough. Bag of Hershey's for dinner.
Loom, when there's a slightly scuffed sentence.
Autistic girl, I became obsessed with just friend zoned me and told me I just read it.
Yeah, it's about an autistic girl. Like that they got friend zoned by.
I just had a stroke reading that. It's
Yeah,
okay.
I thought it was an autistic girl talking or something because of the way at first, and then I was like fixed
I
it.
think it's for you, Del.
I thought you were calling me an autistic girl. Hang on.
Sorry, it's about you about your taste being autistic, girls. That's what I was trying to bully you about. I'm pretty sure I have undiagnosed autism. Where's the food, though? I'm getting triggered because they didn't mention the food. What is this? Is that fucking sardine salad?
If they don't tell us what's in the food, we won't know. What the hell?
Twisted tea, and that looks like fucking fish or sardines. It's salad leaf. She gave me depression. Oh, he gave me depression. What the fuck is this lunch for today?
Got some nutritional facts on there.
Why did they put the nutritional facts?
In a Pickle in a peanut sandwich?
With Nutella underneath the pickle. Is this a
What
pregnant
the-
food cell? Fucking weird.
Would you eat it though?
No, I don't. No, I only like pickles on burgers, and they have to be like, not like pickles like jarred pickles from the store, not pickles like at McDonald's because they're sloppy. At like
What do you mean that's a
Burger Joint.
common combo, Ragos?
Yeah.
Where?
No. No.
You skipped over a very funny one.
Look at. Okay, go, Luca. Seen it. So funny. You got it.
Spend my high school years saying I'll wait till college to bother with girls, then spend the entirety of my time there alone in my studio apartment. No, I'm too scared to be emotionally vulnerable to connect with someone. Fell asleep to mommy GF ASMR last night. Passed out with meat sauce.
Okay, yeah, that was a good one.
Loom feeding relatable?
Of course.
Okay. Oh my god.
Let's cook pasta soon, actually.
I should cook some pasta. Do you want this one, Loom, or should I do it?
It's happening again. I'm catching feelings for a girl who would never ever look at me in the same way. This homemade pumpkin pie is the ugliest pie I've ever seen.
Not that ugly.
There you go. I mean, I haven't seen.
I don't
many
eat pie,
pumpkin
but it
pies,
looks fine.
This is a lie.
It's
Pizza
alright.
for one, and it's only half the pizza. Fucking lies.
Oh my god, the next one is depressing.
Oh,
The next one is
okay.
depressing.
Okay. 27 years old. KHV. Losing my V card with an escort tomorrow. What the hell is KHV?
Yeah, it's probably just It's just a meal. It's like a HSP, like.
Oh.
It's not the same food, but it's just a shortened version of whatever it is.
It's a kissless, hugless virgin.
Oh, is
Oh!
it? I should have said to it the food. Why did you talk about the food in the picture then?
There,
Oh
we
my
might
We
be.
didn't talk about the food in the picture. That's why he
Loom.
described it next to his age. Kissless, hugless virgin.
Loom, I think we might
Alright.
both be autistic because we both keep breeing because they're not following the rules. And it's not exactly. We're literally getting triggered because they're not following the.
Can we scroll back to the one that said, "I think I may have undiagnosed"? We might need to reread that one.
Oh my fucking god. Where am I? Loom, please do this one too.
I was going to read it a different way, and I realized it's not written like that. Just saying, girl, I like got arrested. That's not what it says. Girl, I like got arrested for strangling me. God.
At least he can make a good
Shit.
burrito. He's having a good dinner.
Fake cell bought an escort. Real cells died.
That's good. Okay, smiled at the woman. Smiled at a woman at the gym today. She wrinkled her nose. Steak and potatoes. Not too bad.
That's some pretty good potatoes.
Yeah. I've like messed up my feed.
That's okay.
Why is there repeats here?
Yeah, I don't know what I've done.
She probably clicked on something.
Probably. Now I'm back at the sardine salad. Women!
What the-
Fake cells, get out, and it's a woman. The biggest fake cell of all.
Okay. So people are coming into kitchen cells and they are posting pictures of other people's food. You got to steal other pictures of people's food. You cannot wait until fucking dinner. You can't wait until you're done.
I appreciate the commitment to like put a clown makeup on, but like still, she's just
So-
she's baiting.
Hey, that's got a lot of upvotes, so.
Yeah. Fuck my stupid fucking life and this pathetic attempt at grilled cheese. What's with people keep trying to do grilled cheese in the air fryer? Also, just put the 2 slices of bread together, guys. Come on. Okay, Loom, you can do this one.
I was kind of okay as a person if I was female, but I'm no longer. I'm female. No man or woman in my country tolerate the sight of me. I'm way too short as a man. Mum boiled another turtle? Who boils a turtle?
Damn. That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Isn't that illegal?
In some
Down
countries.
latency.
Yeah. Yeah, we did that one. We've done this one. Okay, you can do this one, Luca.
I avoid speaking to women, and I'm so set on being alone. I don't think I could. I don't think I could. One into my life. What? Slow cooked beef or haki. What did they mean? I don't think one into my life. What?
You can do this one too, Luca.
Yo, relatable.
Yeah.
Taste. I may die alone, but I'll enjoy cooking while I can.
Would eat the shit
Solid.
out of this.
That's my person right there.
Yeah.
I'll die
He gets
alone,
it.
but I'll enjoy my lasagna every day.
Exactly. Sometimes it's just worth it. I just know, honestly, I only pick those two because I know Luca likes Italian food. So. I'll do. At my lecture today, the person behind me kept accidentally touching my ass with their shoe multiple times. Bread with fake Nutella.
Fake Nutella?
I assume it's cheap knockoff brand Nutella, so they know their life is too depressing for real Nutella.
They're too poor to buy
They're
the
too
real
poor?
Nutella.
Loom?
It's as sad as I have to say. I've jerked off to the point of me ripping skin off. Cheers to being a masochist. There's no food even in it again.
We're so triggered.
The
I
fuck?
gotta eat with food.
You have to say what the food is. It's for the... they don't get it.
They just don't get it.
Yeah.
I'll show this one as well.
I'm trying to find some that are just like normal.
Alright. Try some non-normal ones.
Okay, look, you can do this one.
I have an F in English, 15 missing assignments, and 1,000-word essay due pizza.
You cut out at the end. That's sad for me.
Damn it!
Damn. Erundel in one picture. Crazy.
Shush up, you.
15 missing assignments is a lot of missing
Yes,
assignments.
yeah.
Oh. I'll do this one.
Okay.
Hold up. Let me go into Prince mode.
Night night, Ragoose. Bye.
Oh.
Found that a girl that I used to like in high school used to ask about me. She's married now. It's been 5 years since then, and thinking about it is fucking me up because I genuinely unlikable now. Mom's Cajun sausage and noodles.
I think it's Cajun.
How's this have so many? How's this have not many uploads? This is great.
I got you. I upped the
Thanks, Mel.
Oh no!
I'm gonna get posts like these on her feed.
Okay, I'll do this one because I hate myself. Okay. I have herpes. This is all I deserve. Apple, chicken, sausage with mustard and cheese. I fucking hate that. That is like so point blank. I have herpes. Fuck off. Oh my god.
Same brain cell.
Legit.
Loom?
Oh, Loom, I think this one is great for you.
Okay. My sister used to dress me up in a pink cat onesie, and now I have a BDSM fetish.
Clip.
Once again, no food mention. Okay.
Yeah. Can't let us fly by. Oh, I know what's fucking it up. It's like, it goes back to the beginning when I pressed one of the buttons to fix up my head.
Ah, that's because she's dumbass and has all her toggles on her keyboard.
Shut up!
She's too cheap to buy a stream deck.
I do have a stream deck. I'm too lazy to set it up.
It's funny watching her just occasionally just go bold.
Oh, that's
typing
worse.
A sentence.
I do. I just haven't reset it up. The cord on it's fucking up.
That's worse.
Shush up.
Honestly, now I'm tempted to. Now that I have her model, I'm tempted to just set it up for her and just send her the file. Would that be toxic of me, chat?
Yes. Luca, read this one. We'll do one more each and then we'll finish up.
Several people are gray rocking me, including the girl I'm into. Not even a narcissist, just really annoying and gross. snacks for baby. I'm the baby.
Why is
What
baby
does
snack?
grey rocking
Yeah, I
mean?
need to look that up. What the fuck is grey rocking?
I just say you read that one very well, actually. Sounded like a voice acting read.
Okay, why is my thing?
Communication strategy used to deal with emotionally manipulative or abusive individuals.
Did he like
by
admit?
becoming as boring and unimpressive as possible?
Okay.
So basically, he's either A, saying that they're treating him as a manipulative bitch, and or
Same. I'm like, huh?
he sees them as boring and unresponsive when he talks.
Ah.
Yeah, I can tell this person is definitely gonna die alone.
Damn.
Oh.
Brutalized. My neighbor's son wants to become a chef and made a plate for me. I wish I could have his resolve to life and dedicate his resolve to live and dedicate my life to something. What the fuck is this?
What
is it a toddler? That's a watering can, or in their hand.
Toddler?
In the food.
Ate the food. What's next to the biscuits?
I think it's nuts.
In there.
I want to say, it's nuts.
No,
is that like a bit of lemon breaking off the top, right? I don't know.
It's neighbor's son, not their son.
My neighbor's son. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. So if they're a real cell because it's not their kid. Yeah. So I'm gonna assume this kid's a toddler. And it's like, you may have my cookies.
Officially entered social reject status.
He's all alone.
Can't even see the picture he's drawn though.
That's not the point, Loom. The point is that no one's setting it with him. Oh my god, Loom. Oh my god, do you want to do this one, Loom?
A girl I know initiated a hug with me yesterday. I think I might now be a fake cell.
He didn't mention the food.
Not
Loom.
gonna lie, that makes them such an incel by the fact that they're like, I'm no longer an incel. I got a hug from a woman.
He's on his way, but he's no fake cell yet. That's good looking food, though.
Is this me again?
It would suit you, I think, but no, do this one. I think it's weird. I haven't seen it, but I haven't read it yet, but it seems funny.
My little sister broke up with her boyfriend. She then started sleeping with one of her friends. What the fuck is wrong with me? Salmon and wine and cream pasta with a glass of cheap white wine.
For a second, I thought that was gonna go. She started sleeping with me. And
Get off the anime, Luca. Get off the anime, guys. Okay, close the hentai tabs. It's time.
The thing is, I was like, why the fuck would they mention their sister?
It's because their sisters
Like,
got
it just
game and they
feels
don't.
weird.
That's the point. Their sisters got
I
game.
guess.
And they got nothing.
Oh, is that the point of it?
Yeah, the point is their sibling
what they said.
has a dating life and they're sitting at home drinking wine with pasta.
My head's just in the gutter, I guess.
Yeah, it is, guys. Come on. Okay, this one's me. 23, male, homeless, alcoholic, but I could always go back to Mexico. Wait, this could have been Luca.
He says that inside a home, by the way.
Maybe it's like a
It's
hotel
like a
room.
hotel, no? Looks very hotel-y.
Yeah, it does look a bit hotel-y.
Hmm.
Because a lot of
Yeah.
countries now put their homeless in
Especially-
hotels because there's not enough room.
Interesting.
But okay. Luca, do this one. This will be the last one. You
No.
can.
Chicken and noodle soup. I always sleep naked, so the sleep paralysis demon is too disgusted to get any closer. I tell him to come near me, but he always just runs away. I wonder why he's scared. I just want to have a little bit of fun.
This also reminds me of my friend who confessed once drunk to me that his sleep paralysis demon molested him, but it's not gay because it's a demon.
Hell?
You specified the demon was male.
Yeah, it's because he got fiddled on the buttocks, you know? So he's like, yeah, but it's not gay. Because it's a demon.
Sleep paralysis isn't even that bad.
Oh, I've
That's
had
like
it
Del
once.
saying
It's
that,
pretty
like,
spooky.
I've had it, I've had it a
like,
bunch.
it-
You just wiggle your toes and you wake up from it.
Well, that's the thing. I couldn't wake up. Like I couldn't move my hands or anything, so I was like kind of really freaky. Yeah, just like
Yeah, so
slowly.
you just have to focus on slowly. You focus on wiggling your toes and eventually get out of it.
Yeah, I think it was
I
because it was
think
the
I've
first
only had
time.
it
I thought I
once.
thought I was having a stroke or something.
It feels so weird because like it's like it's trying to scare me. So I see like an axe murderer or something. I'll be like, okay, this is definitely fake. And I'll just start wiggling my toes and be like, can this fucking end already? I'm literally bored.
Pull 'em
by
out.
it.
Oh my God.
I don't understand.
Loom's
Like, I
too
get
brave.
nightmares normally. No, I get nightmares and shit normally, but like sleep paralysis, it's so obvious that sleep paralysis. I can't move. So I'm like, okay, I'm in this shit again. Maybe it's
I
just
don't know
happens often
how
at
it
this
would be
point.
for me if it happened again. I only ever had it once, and I was asleep, and I saw this like void figure standing at my desk, and like the moment that I like stood up, it turned around, jumped at me, and just started choking me. And like no matter what I did, it just wouldn't budge. It was like trying to move a wall, and I eventually like woke up after it choked me out.
Sounds
Pretty
okay.
much
Normal.
every time I've had it, it's pretty much the same. It's always like someone opens my door and comes in the room and walks towards me, but like they can't do anything. They reach me because that would ruin the like. It's just like nothing happens. I don't
Wait,
know.
so do you have to be
Interesting.
asleep for it to be sleep paralysis? Because I just had the
No.
paralysis
No,
part.
no.
Because
Yeah.
I didn't have like a spooky nightmare or
No,
something. with it.
you're awake.
Yeah.
You're like you're pseudo awake. You're just paralyzed.
Yeah, that's what it was for me. I was just like I didn't have no spooky demons or something. I just like couldn't move, but I was awake.
No, so you can hallucinate while you're doing it, which is what always happens to me. I hallucinate, so I see things walking in my room, and that kind of shit.
Ah.
Why
Okay.
I started dreaming of being choked repeatedly. It only happened once.
Luca's just thinking of a good time for them, you know. But okay, this is the last one. Does anyone want
I'm
to
gonna
take it?
choke this bitch out. I think we should all try to do it together at the same time.
No, that's gonna be so
Three.
brainwash.
It's gonna come out horribly, but I think
Okay.
it'll be funny. 3, 2, 1.
Hid in the school's
in the
restrooms
restrooms
and popped more than 20 lice in my hair. Others were enjoying an event at my university. 2-day-old ramen.
Obelisk.
See how horrible.
I thought it said.
Loom,
I thought it said pooped.
Loom, did your brain like fucking fry hearing everyone's?
I thought it said the word pooped. So then I was like, that's not that says.
I hate that. I hate it when all the sounds at once. Okay, I'll do it without the thing. So when I edit this, perfectly not in sync. Honestly, hid in the school restrooms and popped more than 20 lice in my hair while others were enjoying an event at my university. 20-day-old ramen. Instead of having ramen, I feel
2-day-old.
20. 20's cooler. 2-day-old ramen obelisk.
20 lice.
Yeah. Okay. My thing is, he shouldn't be eating ramen. He should be doing his hair for lice.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's foul.
Yeah, that's nasty. And that brings us to the end of the podcast. I hope this cheered you up after the serious scene. I'm a horrible cat. We were gonna do a game collab after, but
I'm
it's getting
so
later.
cheered up. Time for me to stream. Time for me to strip on stream. Let's
Shut
go.
up, Luca.
Getting Del banned.
But if you guys are free, not to. Well, actually, tomorrow is Wednesday, isn't it? So.
It is.
Yeah, I can't.
Technically, today is Wednesday for me.
Ah.
Or no, tomorrow's Tuesday. No, today. No, today is Tuesday for me.
Look at a calendar.
Fucking Christ. No, I was just saying, we were gonna do a collab, a game, but we could play either tomorrow or Friday. We can do a gaming one, if you guys, because I was gonna play a game with Luca after, but I can't now. It's too late. Okay.
I'm good to play a game whenever.
Okay.
I'm good to play whenever, but I just know when it is.
And updates. Yeah,
so I
then
can plan around it.
yeah, I'll let you know after the stream if I can do it
He's
tomorrow.
He's got to plan his shadow group, Shadowverse games.
Shadowverse. Hey, Deck
Maximize my
Devil!
Shadowverse gaming.
We're good. We just finished some of the mental health podcast. Now we're
Hi, Deck Devil.
Hey, and now we're gonna play some friends, organizing a friend swap one because we went too long on this as we always do. So we ran out of time. So I'm now dragging them into a friend swap collab either tomorrow or Friday. So I love friend swap. It's
This
my
must be the
favorite.
longest stream Dell's done in months.
Shut up, you.
Like 3 hours?
For real.
I do
That's
around
crazy.
3, but 3.5. Yeah, it's been like probably a while since I've done one. It's usually always around a 3 now.
Professional streamer, by the way.
I'm really
Does it
not.
for a living.
I'm a professional tuber now. Days in a row.
Professional
I know.
GameStop
Are you
coin.
happy? I did days in a row. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, all in a row.
Wait, I
Look
didn't
at
see-
me
I
go.
didn't see any of those other ones though. I didn't see any of those ones.
No,
though,
not
actually. It
everything's
happened.
about you, Loom. Okay, god damn.
It is. It is.
God damn it.
It really is.
How you can't wait to vibe for the friend swap. I fucking love friend swap. I always am harassing everyone to play. So if you ever love friend shop, DM me because I'm usually playing the new one. Which, before I go, do you want to play the new update to Peak Loom, or do you want to play the new RV friend swap game that I have in here too?
What about?
There's also the new there's
other
also
one?
the new update to Repo.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what I was going to suggest.
Oh,
We should do that.
we'll play the update to Repo then.
That looks fun.
Okay, then
Some
cool.
crazy monsters.
Yeah.
Crazy monsters. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
there's new monsters and new everything.
I'll look it up. If I get really hyped, I'll ask for tomorrow for the collab. Okay. So I'll send
man.
timestamps in that group chat. Okay. But thanks for joining me
okay.
today, and I'll talk to you later.
Love you,
Thank you.
baby.
Thank you,
Bye.
Phil. I'm just ignoring Luca on that. Bye bye. Say
Come
bye,
here, baby.
guys. Get away
Mhm.
from me, Luca.
Mm.
Get out of my stream. 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 She won't leave. She won't leave. I have to leave. 1 second. Let me say goodbye first, Roxas. Yes, we're gonna raid after this, I guess. Depending. Let me get rid of this. But thank you. I hope you enjoyed the podcast. We haven't done it in a while. Yeah. I did have fun, and we're gonna be playing a French slot game either Wednesday or Friday. I was gonna try and just do 3 this week, but we'll go for a 4th day. I do have something scheduled for tomorrow, so I'll look at that. I'll probably move it because I don't think we'll do the deep dive into girlfriend experience. So we just did the cosplay, not the cosplay. The podcast today. So I think next Tuesday, because we don't have the podcast, we'll do our looking into girlfriend experience then. A model. Buy a little model. What am I made of money? What am I made of money? I'm just supposed to buy people things? That's crazy. Imagine has furry paws, so people just continuously call him a furry again. You know? Just keep the vibes going. Who is online for us to raid? So I'll be on tomorrow for something, so at the least, but it may be the collab for gaming scene. I think I'll move the girlfriend experience to next Tuesday. You always want to raid Leaflet. Fine. It's hard to justify raiding into someone who has like 800 views. I feel bad, like, doing small raids into someone that huge. But yeah, to be fair, it would be funny to get him, like, a chibi one. I feel like I should get him if he got one, I should get him a serious one. You get your way, Rocket. So finally, all his... But they banned me for thinking I was a bot. Well, you keep repeating this, maybe you are. maybe this is what's made you a bot. You keep telling me you're a bot. When you keep mentioning that you're a bot and then people think you're a bot. I do find it funny. It's about just one emote. Like, most people go in... We'll raid Mine Mouse instead, guys. Okay, raiding into Leaflet. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for some more stuff, okay, guys? I hope you're glad I'm more active back on stream. Okay, guys? I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye!